All right, good evening and welcome to Rivercrest Football on Rivercrest Athletics. We are live from Cortez Kennedy Field at Rivercrest Colts Stadium, the Tez. We've made our way to the second round of the 3A state playoffs as your Colts are set to host the Rison Wildcats. Be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you'll be notified each time that we go live. The Colts reached this round after mercy ruling Falk last Friday 35-7. Quarterback Cavante Washington put up 409 yards of offense and was responsible for 6 touchdowns in that game. The senior's thrown for 2,244 yards and 34 touchdowns, and he's rushed for 902 yards and 12 TDs. This has been one of Rivercrest's best receiver groups. That group is made up of Buda Harris, who has 912 yards and 12 touchdowns. Jaden Young has 605 yards and 12 touchdowns. Jacavion Williams, 454 yards and 7 TDs. And Kieran Morris with 412 yards and 5 touchdowns. Defensively, the Colts are led by Young, who has 67 tackles. He picked up his 6th interception last week. And Andrew Lomack has 65 tackles, 15 tackles for loss. Nolan Williams with 65 tackles. Rivercrest tradition isn't rivaled by many schools in the state, but Rison is one that can. The Wildcats boast one of 3A's best rushing attacks, led by running backs Chandler and Christian Reeves, along with quarterback Kyson Walker. A big Rison offensive line helps pave the way for a physical Wildcat offense. Rison reached this round by blasting Walnut Ridge last week 49-21. The Wildcat defense is fast and physical as well. This will be the first meeting between these schools, and it's shaping up to be a great one. Battles like this is what Arkansas high school football is all about. Settle in as we get ready to bring you all the Rivercrest Rison second-round playoff action. It's time for Colt football right here on Rivercrest Athletics.
All right.
Hello, man. It's good to be back with you guys. I love being here a lot better than being in my living room last Friday night. But that's old horsey Coach Dye there on the first mic. Yeah. He's been hollering at some girls for a few nights. But they had a busy week with the Judy Watson Classic. I got to play about, 7 games,
7
Coach?
games.
And so he's getting that voice into basketball shape.
That's right.
But we are glad to be back with you guys. We got a big one tonight, man. Buckle up. Get all your food around. You don't want to go to the fridge because you might miss something tonight. And so it's going to be a great time. Rison Wildcats are in here, and they are every bit as tradition as Rivercrest Colts.
Oh, yeah.
These teams mirror each other quite a bit. Both are 10-1. Both lost to their rival by just a few points. And so it's going to be something, guys. It's going to be something to watch tonight as we clash with the Rison Wildcats.
Yeah, and I know you can't compare scores, but we do.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
For just talking points.
Yeah.
But even in our common opponent with Walnut Ridge, they beat Walnut Ridge last week 49-21, and the Colts beat that same team 51-20.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's basically dead even between these schools. Now, where it does separate is the style of offense. The Colts will spread it out and try to toss it all around the yard.
Yeah.
And Rison's going to come out in that double wing and wing tee, just depending on the situations. They only run about 6 formations, but, man, what they do well.
Yes.
And that's what Coach Fleming was talking to me this afternoon, and he said, they scare me because if you have one guy out of position, you can have 10 guys doing the right thing, one guy out of position, then they can go the distance.
Yeah. What did Coach saying? Remember, the Titans, it's like Novocaine. Just let it work. It'll do a job, man. So
give it time.
Sometimes those few plays, if you know how to run them really well, can give you fits.
That's right.
I tell you what, they have white jerseys with gold numbers.
Yeah.
And they are tough to see from where we're sitting. So
they forget how old our eyes are up here wearing these the crazy jerseys.
A little thicker border around those things. So
yeah. Well, we're thankful for Tim Tucker up there. He's on the cold roof tonight up there filming. We appreciate him doing that for us. Old Cleo's doing well down in Texas and got a few more weeks before the next installment of where he moves with his troop. So we are thinking about him. But it's going to be a good game. We got lots of good action in 3A tonight. We were talking about it before the game. Newport's going to Mansfield. Prescott's at Salem. We will play – if we win, we will play the winner of that game, Prescott at Salem. And, of course, us and Rison. Osceola's playing. Charleston is over at Osceola tonight. Fordyce, Jessieville comes visits them, and then that Mayflower-Booneville game is going to be a good one. So you could just about go to any 3A game in the state tonight. It'd be worth your admission for sure.
The Colts won the coin toss, and they choose to receive to start this football game. Yeah. So
temperatures upper 40s, a little bit of breeze. They said it'd be a light breeze, but, it's always a little bit more here at the wind tunnel. Always a little bit more breeze here. We're coming off at Interstate 55. But it is definitely the first football weather we've had that's in the 40s. So it's going to be a little different for the guys to get used to this chilly weather tonight.
Yeah, it definitely, on cold nights, it definitely favors the running team. You just turn around and hand the ball off. You're not having to throw it in the air, but should be good.
I'm sitting here looking out the window thinking how cool it looks. There's 100 lights on the interstate, and it looks like they're all coming trying to get into the Tez right here to watch this game.
Right. If you build it, they'll come. That's what they say. But the Colts have just taken the field. There's a pretty decent crowd. We're coming in late. Everybody's kind of staying home, soaking up the warmth till the last minute. I know there's a lot still deer hunting.
Or staying in their car.
Or staying in their car till the last minute. But it's filling up pretty good, and Rison has brought a great crowd over there tonight. They travel well.
And they're still waiting for Rison to come onto the field. They're down here, and there they go. They bust through their Rison Wildcat run through, and they
here they come. They've got they're coached by Chris Vereen. Chris was coach at Star City. Last we seen him come to Rivercrest in 2022. Yeah. We edged them out that night. They got 35 players, 15 seniors, 8 juniors, 12 sophomores. And it doesn't show that they brought any freshmen up, but they may have a few freshmen over there too. But the roster that Dan got does not show any freshmen on there.
Well, I hope we got our good luck charm, Mr. Chuck Livingston here, because he was here at that Star City game. When we won 2 years ago in the second round of the playoffs also. So
that's right.
I'd be great for a little deja vu.
Chuck worked for Hootens for 5 years, doing the Hootens magazine and covering sports for them all over the state. Now he's down at Marion. And
SID at Marion, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, more or less.
Sports Information Director.
Official, unofficial title.
Yeah. So welcome to Chuck Livingston. Our good luck charm is here tonight. You got anything going next Friday night if we win? We might take you with us.
I love it.
It's going to be a good one, boys and girls. It's going to be a good one. We're going to receive first, as Coach said. Rison just kind of doing things at their own pace here. Yeah. They're playing a little gamesmanship. That's what it's all about. We've got some folks going off the field. I think they were just coming up on the field for the run-on.
I believe that's Corey Bonner and Jacavion Williams back deep to receive for the Colts.
That's a little different, ain't it?
Yeah, usually Jaden Young's back there, but he's
way up here. I think we're expecting some onside kicking is what I'm thinking, because we got a lot of hands up close.
Yeah, they do some onside, some high pop kicks.
There's the kick.
And he cuts it loose.
Kick it deep.
And Sikori is going to take it at about the 11-yard line. He's on here on this near side, cuts back to the right a little bit, and he's going to be met there by about 4 Rison Wildcats.
Tackled by number 7. That is Spencer Towery. And a couple other Rison Wildcats were in there on the tackle. But nice return. Got about 10 yards.
So the first Rivercrest Colt series will begin at their own 27-yard line with 11:52 in the first quarter.
Yeah, crowd's getting a little bit loud already. That's a good sign.
Let's see what this high-powered Rivercrest Colt offense can do. Cavante Washington, the all-time yards.
Over 7,700 yards.
There he is on the ground, and he takes it out here. He's going to pick up the first down.
Nice.
As he takes it out to the 38-yard line. That's good for a first down.
Forced out of bounds by Braylon Bennett, but not before, as the coach said, first down. So that's a nice little gain. And with the empty backfield there, I think they were looking for a pass.
And once again, Jaden Young is wearing number 14 tonight. So if you're looking for 5, you won't find him.
Yeah, let me make that note here. He's wearing 14.
It's time. Cavante passes over to Buddha Harris. Oh,
man. In and out of the hands.
Nice defensive play there as Buddha had his hands on it, but the guy grabbed him right there at the end. And
nice coverage.
Boy, there's not – he had a step, and there's not many Buddha doesn't come down with, even when it's contested.
Right. that formation, they had all the other receivers over here lined up in a kind of straight line, and Buddha over there by himself.
It's like number 3, Kyson Walker, maybe was in on
sophomore
that coverage.
He's a quarterback, too.
There's a little trick
flea
play here. Joe Lewis over the top, too.
Oh!
Jacavion Williams.
All the way to 20.
All the way down to about the 22-yard line. 23 is where they'll mark it.
Number 9, Ethan Saylor in on the tackle.
Nice little razzle-dazzle there drawn up by Coach Harden.
Joe Lewis Ralph with the cannon shot down there. Perfect pass, perfect catch. Great big play for the Colts early.
That's a great way to get everybody pumped up over here on the sideline.
Knock off the jitters, and everybody's ready to play football now.
So 11 minutes left to go in the first. Colts are moving the football. 1st and 10 at the Rison 23.
Who's that in the backfield there?
That's Latham.
Freshman.
He's going to take the handoff. He cuts up the middle. He's going to pick up a few yards.
Yeah.
So he takes it inside the 20. Actually, they're going to spot it at the 20-yard line.
I think they got it at
it's a 19. Yeah.
Pick up a 4.
So pick up a 4 on the play for the freshman running back.
Man, I thought he got a little farther than the 24 a while ago on that pass. Looked like he landed right on the 20 to me. So 2nd down and 6 coming up for the Colts. 10-24 left to go on the first.
We kind of had a habit last week of getting in the red zone early and not scoring. We need to go ahead and remedy that.
Yes. Yeah, we don't need to miss red zone
in
chances.
motion. Cavante throws over the middle. Oh, that's Kieran Morris, who had 2 defenders on him there, but he got a hand on it, just couldn't gather it in.
Cavante threw a bullet right there, and you had to be ready for that. And them cold hands weren't quite ready to
And with those 2 defenders right there on his back, he needed to throw a bullet right there. So
absolutely.
3rd and 6 coming up for the Colts at the 19-yard line of Rison.
Big 3rd down right here. If you don't pick it all up, you need to get a chunk of it. Make it short if you're going to go 4th down.
Got trips right. Kieran Morris and Jaden Young over here. There's a man in motion. That's Buddha Harris. Cavante rolls left. He's going to tuck it.
There you go.
He's going to pick up the 1st down and then some as he takes it down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
Boy, good block.
Actually, 7. They're going to mark it at the 7.
Braylon Bennett there with the tackle, but that was a great read by Cavante there.
Yeah, it was.
Rolled out on that pass run option and just read it perfectly. He said, I'm going to go ahead and get me a 1st down while I'm out here, and that was a great play.
Well, that's a benefit of having a senior at quarterback.
That's
right there.
Yes.
And he's the all-time leading yard producer for a reason.
He is.
The yard getter. He gets them.
And he's going to take this one.
He's going
to take it in for the score. Touchdown, Colts. 7-yard touchdown run for senior Cavante Washington.
What a great start for the Colts. Cavante Washington kind of heading up the whole thing there. Also, don't forget a great kind of flea flicker pass from Joe Lewis to Jacavian, and that kind of was the big play, but Cavante covered the rest.
He sure did. So 9:44 in the first. The Rivercrest Colts strike first. Here comes the offense back on the field. They're going to go for 2 here. 3 receivers over to the far right. And Cavante's going to keep it, and he's going to
look at him power in there.
I think he got in.
There he goes.
Yes. Yep. 2-point conversion is good.
He did that.
He just muscled it in. Yeah.
Yeah, he got hit about 2 yards short.
Yeah. He's flexing his muscles now too. He came ready to play tonight. So
Superman, he's ready, man. I tell you, those are big. We were talking about that pregame, how big those 2-point conversions, 1-point conversions are. Chuck was talking to us about how that was big in the Marion game last week, and that really was what won the Newport game, was us being able to convert more than they did. So you don't want to ever underestimate those 1- and 2-point conversions after the touchdown. Very important, very important. Way to go, Coach.
Well, that's already a better start than last
absolutely.
week.
Yeah.
We kind of sputtered a little bit last week. Took a little while to get going, so it's nice to see the Colts go right down the field. Took it all the way back at the 27, so a 73-yard drive on 7 plays. I like it.
Here's the kick.
Here's Hunter Ellis set to kick off for the Colts. Little high, short kick. It's going to be gathered at about the 28-yard line. That's number 6, I believe. There's a flag coming out at the end of that.
Jace Moore on the tackle.
I don't know if there was a late hit from behind or if there was a face mask.
That was number 6. I guess that's Keith Rawls, maybe?
Personal foul face mask on us, so they're going to get 15 more out of it, and they're going to be deep in our territory already. Got some scores already. Thank you, Douglas Hennard. Osceola is up 7-0. Newport's up 8-0.
Wow,
we'll
good
get
start for Northeast
score
Arkansas.
On that. The other game we're watching also is Prescott and Salem. That is our next opponent if we win this game.
Yeah, after a 20-yard return, that personal foul face mask is going to have them 1st and 10 on our 38-yard line. So great field position for Rison.
Let's see what this Rivercrest defense can do. Boy, they had a great game last week. A lot of big defensive stands in that one. Some hard hits led by Demarius Faison was one of those was involved in a lot of those. There's a handoff, and the running back there is going to be met by
Kieran
Morris.
Number 22 on the run.
Number 22, that's Christian Reeves, one of their star running backs.
22 versus 22 right there.
Picks up a yard on the play. It'll bring up 2nd down and 9 with 9:20 remaining in the first.
It's going to be back and forth.
Yeah.
Going to have to see whose defense can rise up and stop the other. That's going to be huge.
Well, you got to play sound defense. You got to play your position. You can't just run upfield.
Yeah, so they're going to keep it tight. They're going to try to run over you.
They're going to give it to the fullback.
There.
Nolan Williams.
He just chopped him out, man. Like cutting down a big redwood. He just took him out and timber.
So great job there on 2nd down to bring up 3rd and about 7.
Yeah, we got our cheerleader back that was over at Newport, man. He's got the crowd fired up. He does a good job down there.
I love it. Yeah, after last week, like I said, we sputtered a little bit. The competition has gone way up as we made it to the 2nd round.
Both teams are 2
Here we go. Big 3rd down here.
1.
He's going to hand it off over here, and he's going to be wrapped up and dropped for a loss. There's Nolan Williams.
Yes.
Also, Kieran Morris was in there. That's number 22, Christian Reeves, and they just read that perfectly.
They got a couple of running backs, Christian Reeves and Chandler Reeves. Their brothers, one sophomore. That was the sophomore there, Christian, and the senior is Chandler Reeves. But talking to their play-by-play guy before the game, and those guys are pretty special.
They're going to go for it here, it looks like, on 4th.
This is where field position is all about, because if they're in the same position back here, it's a punt to us.
You wouldn't be doing that.
This time, quarterback rolls to his left. He's met there by Monterius Smith, and they're going to take him down. Ball's going to be turned over on downs as Monterius Smith kept him at bay until his buddies got there and brought him down. So great job by the Colt defense.
Rise up defense. Rise up. What a great play there by the Colts defense. Man, we've been looking for them just to kind of go to that next level. You got to go that next level with the state playoffs, and who knows, this might be the game that of course, last week wasn't terrible.
Right.
They just about completely shut them out till right there at the end. But just a great defensive play, guys.
So 1st and 10.
Monterius' first sack on the year. It's a good time for it.
Good time for it. Yes, sir. So 1st and 10 for the Colts at they're on 38-yard line with 7:44 remaining in the first. They're up 8-0. That's Jaden Young who takes the snap on. He trips.
Yeah.
Nobody around him. He turf monster got him.
He wanted to make a little cut back and went down there.
He lost about a half a yard on the play.
Yeah.
Bring up 2nd down and 11. This time Cavante throws over here. He's got Jacavion, but he's being held. There is no flag.
Arm the whole time.
He just held his arm.
No flag on the play as basically Jacavion had to one-arm his attempt to try to catch that as his other arm was in the defender's pocket.
Yeah, he just put his arm down there and pinned his arm, and he didn't even move his arm. That was great.
Wow.
Great disguise of a play there.
And there were 2 guys looking right at it. How did they not see that?
Yeah.
So 7:19 left to go, 3rd and 11 for the Colts. They have trips here to the near side. Buda Harris over there on the far right.
Wow.
Cavante tucks it, and he's going to be brought down.
Yeah, nowhere to go.
So that's going to bring up 4th down, and then it'll probably bring Nolan Williams out to punt the football.
Good job by the Wildcat defense. Should have been a 15-yarder in the first half. I mean, just held his arm the whole play.
We're going to have to look at some quick hitters over the middle because they're going to come pretty quick.
It almost feels like you have to run your offense kind of like you did against Newport, where you kind of use that intermediate short game like a running game.
And then that'll open up the deep game.
That's right.
They'll have to sneak in on that. So you got to hit a few of those over the middle.
So, again, Nolan Williams set to punt for the Colts. He's standing at his own 23-yard line.
This is something we hadn't done in about 3 weeks, 4 weeks.
There's a snap. Good snap. Kick is end over end. Hits at about the 38. Down. And it's going to roll down to about the 22 and a half.
Maybe they jumped offside. Let's see.
There's a flag at about the 35-yard line at the line of scrimmage.
If we jumped off, they may want us to kick it again. I don't know. That's not too bad. We'd take that, I'm sure. Let's see what he calls here. Yeah, it's motion on us. They're going to decline it. Yeah, they're going to kick it again.
One of those rolling on the river calls.
Yeah. We got rocking a little bit, got caught, and so they're going to punt it again, and that puts us 5 yards deeper. So, once again, we had them back there pretty good. That's a pretty good punt.
Yeah.
And now they're going to probably be looking at really good field position again.
So, 5 yards there and fourth down.
And you don't want to hit a runner now, low runner now, because they do have a guy back there.
Yeah.
They'll give him a chance for a good return.
6:20 left in the first quarter. 8-0 Colts here early in this second-round playoff game.
Colts are going to call their first time out here with 6:20 left in the first. They're up 8-0, facing a 4th and 17 from their own 31.
Did we not have enough people out there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think we had 10.
Yeah, I think we had one come off the field that probably wasn't supposed to.
No. When you call a timeout that early, you know something really was fractured because they don't need to be punting 10 against 11.
No, for sure. Yeah, as many guys you can get out there to tackle.
Yeah.
Many they'll let you have.
That's right.
Update, Douglas Hender's keeping us up on scores. Osceola's up 13-0 over Charleston, so they're off to a good start over at Osceola tonight, just up the road 5 miles. We was talking to Rison's radio guy. He said they just their big rival's just 20 miles down the road from them at Fordyce, and so they lost their rival this year, and we lost to Osceola, our rival. So, I mean, there's just almost mirror images of the whole season as you look down these rosters.
Either one of these two teams could have been their conference champions.
Yes,
so,
that's correct.
This is some good football teams right here.
Here we go. Let's try this again. Nolan Williams. There's a good snap.
They're setting up return now.
Another end-over-end kick. He hits it about the 42.
Give me a good roll. There we go.
They're going to let it bounce.
Almost the same result. Almost exactly the same position. Maybe a little farther. Maybe a yard farther.
That's a great punt right there.
They're going down at the 22-yard line. Great job by the senior, Nolan Williams.
Those special teams have been big all year. We've had punt returns for touchdowns, kickoff returns for touchdowns, and they're just a basic punt. You think, well, that's no big deal, but punts are big too when you got to do it. So
it turned out to be a 47-yard punt that flipped the field.
Yeah,
so that was huge.
Yeah, that was
the big part was Lex Latham getting down the field where he couldn't pick up the ball. The returner
pretty close to where that pass interference should have been called. 6:05 left to go. 1st and 10 for Rison.
These coaches don't forget 22. Nothing. You know. Watch him.
There's a handoff to the left side over there.
Hard. He's going to have a first down.
And he's going to be close to it.
Boy, that was a hard run right there.
That might have been 22. Was that 22 on the carry?
Probably Christian Reeves.
32.
Yeah.
32. That's going to be his brother, Chandler.
Yeah, that's the senior. Chandler Reeves. Tackled by a host of Colts there. There's several in on that.
I saw Kieran Morris over around that. And it's going to bring up 1st and 10 for the Wildcats.
Good hard run.
Yeah, it was. We got him about 5 yards, and he just kind of power-legged it to the rest of the 5.
Can't tackle him up top.
We didn't get caught.
Going to give it to the fullback.
First
one through. There's a flag coming out right there. And the ball comes in big man's hands, and he's ready to take it to the end zone.
Big man was on his way to the red carpet.
Demarius facing him.
Let's see what happens.
I'm not sure what the flag is for here.
Hopefully it's not a face mask. I'm kind of pulling for holding, but I don't know. Personal foul, face mask again.
Wow.
Golly. Boy, that's killing us.
They must be wearing those extra large face masks tonight.
Yeah.
There's 2 of those we've grabbed.
That is 30 yards and face mask penalties early here.
Wow.
5:30 left to go first quarter, 8-0 Colts. And, man, those face masks are killing us right now.
Yeah.
That's going to put them up near the 50-yard line.
I mean, the only way they've picked up big yards is penalties.
Yeah.
So 1st and 10 for the Wildcats, 5:25 and counting here in the first. Quarterback's going to pitch it out here to the right side, and there's
a play. Wow.
Mercy. Joe Lewis Ralph.
Be careful.
The running back tried to stiff arm him, and Joe Lewis grabbed that stiff arm, and he slung him down with it.
That's right.
I just didn't want him to get another penalty, man, because he was fired up, and I don't blame him.
I tried to scream, and my voice is so hoarse I couldn't get nothing to come out.
Yeah, Coach is still – his voice is changing. He's 14. He'll be all right.
Usually you hear that high-pitched squeal right there, but I couldn't get it to produce. Here we go. 4:48 left to go in the first. Second down and 13.
Get up, defense.
For the Wildcats. Quarterback goes counter move this time. Number 32, and he's going to fall forward to about the 48-yard line, pick up about 5 yards on the play.
Chandler Reeves.
Ja'Cavion Williams on
They're
the
going to give him 6 yards on the play. So it'll bring up third down and 7 for the Wildcats.
I kind of got a feeling they're in 2 down right here because they went for it earlier. And
this Rivercrest, go ahead.
We need a big stop, big tackle for loss right here by big man would be nice. He's due one.
Yeah, all their yards so far have been off that left side.
That's right. This time he throws over there to that left side, and he has a receiver. He's going to have – he drops the football. And the coach is going to recover it. Coach get it.
Yes.
So a fumble on the play is picked up by
Morris.
Montarius Smith, the senior.
Ja'Cavion Williams stripped it out.
Yeah, I seen Kieran with his finger in the air like he had got it, but Montarius Smith got a sack, and he got a fumble recovery. I don't know who caused the fumble.
Kieran Morris, or Ja'Cavion Williams is what Danny said was over there.
Ja'Cavion caused it.
So turnover there produced by that Colt defense.
That was huge.
That was a first down carry, or pass rather.
Right.
And the receiver dropped the football, and the Colts, Montarius Smith, recovered it. 1st and 10 for the Colts at their own 41-yard line.
They had a first down.
59 left to go in the first. There's
did we move
flag
again?
Before the snap.
Timeout.
Okay.
Timeout Rison.
I think Rison felt the momentum was heavily in favor of the Colts there, and he's trying to calm down his troops over there.
Yeah, that's a good timeout for them.
So they call their first timeout with 3:59 left to go in the first quarter. The Colts are on top 8-0 with a chance to add to that here. We come back from this timeout.
Score update: Osceola now up 20-0.
Wow.
And then Newport is 8-6 now.
8-6. There's a missed conversion, it sounds like.
That's
8-6.
Mansfield, right?
Yeah, Mansfield, yep. Mansfield Tigers.
Mansfield beat Boonville
a
few weeks ago on that same night that all the top schools went down to us and Prescott and
Bismarck lost that night.
Yeah, Bismarck beat Prescott.
They won. That's right, kind of flipped the poll. Coming in this game for the Cal Preps, we were 5, Rison was 7. And Hootens, we were 7, and Rison was 9. But like Dan always says, you take the polls for what you can get from them. But it is kind of neat to look at them. We like looking at the polls.
It's just fun for us to talk about.
We used to pay attention to the rankings when Chuck Livingston was doing that.
They lost all credibility after
that. So a gain of 2 on the play.
Chuck was never wrong, was he?
As Cavante takes it and keeps it there. 2nd down and 8 coming up for the Colts. They're on 43-yard line.
You were off on the Junction City game, weren't you?
Is 136 of 191 passing this season for 2,244 yards. That's amazing.
And 0 for 3 tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's fixing to connect right here to
Jaden
Young.
Oh, man.
He had his hands on it. Great play there defensively by number 22.
Kind of early contact again, I thought, but they didn't call anything. They're covering well. They're covering well.
Yeah. Jaden had to slow down there to try to catch that one. Salem's up 8-0.
Wow, 8-0 over Prescott. That's the winner of this game plays the winner of that game. So we'll see how that goes tonight.
So 3rd and 8 for the Colts here.
I know that was a tough one, but you got to start coming down with some of those 50-50 balls.
Yeah.
You can't keep wasting possessions. And
he had him sealed off. He had him behind him.
I like it. We got first down Buddha over here. Their quarterback's guarding him. Let's see what we dial up there. Here he is in the middle of the field. Threw it behind him.
Threw a little behind him,
threw it behind him right there, and he was unable to come up with it.
I tell you, I can already see this difference in this cold weather, making it a little different for that ball.
Yeah.
We are catching those balls usually, and we dropped several passes already tonight. So Going to have to get those hands warm.
So the incomplete pass will bring up a 4th and 8. The ball spotted at the Colt 43-yard line. That'll bring our punter, Nola Williams, back on the field, who had an excellent punt the last time.
2 passes you hoped we would have caught. You usually are caught right there with those 2 passes.
Yeah, and if it's thrown right in front of him, he's still running.
Yep,
There's
that's right.
Nobody on that side.
Yeah, there's that crossover pass.
Good snap. There's the kick.
Another good
end over end.
Give us a roll.
Good coverage.
Oh,
this one's going to come
back
back
this time. So
on us.
Not
good
quite
job
as good.
there by Buda Harris.
Out the 29, 28.
Yeah.
Good job on the covers there
29.
by Buda Harris. He downs it at the 29-yard line.
3:06 first quarter. Colts up 8-0. 3:06 in the first quarter. And right now it's a little bit more than what we thought of defensive-wise. We were looking kind of for a high-scoring game, and that could certainly happen before the night's over. But right now it's a defensive battle back and forth.
Right.
Well, it'd be nice to start some of these first couple plays without a 15-yard face mask call. So.
Yeah, we got to watch them penalties. They're killing us.
All right, here we go. Number 3 is their quarterback. He's under center. He takes the snap. He's going to keep it. He goes to the other side over there. There's that's
underneath.
I bet you.
That's Diesel Freeman.
Yeah, tackle for loss right there, buddy.
Diesel Freeman had the blocker right there on him, and he was able to get those long arms around and snatch up the quarterback and take him down too.
That's when it helps to be 6'4".
That's right.
There.
So 244, and Diesel Freeman with a tackle for loss, and it's 2nd down and 11 for the Wildcats.
Defense looks real good,
Defense
guys. Defense looks real good.
Again, they're just going to stack it up in there. And they have one receiver out to the far side of the field. They're guarded there by Kavion Williams. They're going to run it over there.
Watch the edge.
And that's going to be number 32, I believe.
He's going to get a first down.
Chandler Reeves, and he's going to be moving the chains.
He's a big boy. He's a big boy.
Yeah, but we had nobody over there. Whoever's playing on that side did not set the edge and –
got to push him back inside, don't you, Dan?
Yeah, you got to set that edge and force it back to the middle. You can't give up the outside.
And again, all of their yardage has come from that side of the field over there.
Yeah.
So we have to figure out a way to
right on that left side. We've seen that.
Shut that down.
A couple of teams have taken advantage of that left side over there this year.
So here we go, 2:15 left to go on the first. The fullback's going to take that handoff, and he's going to be met there.
Big man's in the middle.
Big man and Demarion Faison there, as well as Monterius Smith.
I tell you, they're doing a really good job at the mesh point. Man, they are right on top when that ball's being handed off. In a minute here, he's going to hand it off to one of them red jerseys. They're going to go the other way because they're right in the middle of the stack, boy. Only time they really hurt the defense has been around them edges, as we just said. But, boy, in the middle, they've stacked it up nice.
We have Kendrick Brooks is playing tonight. I saw him out there earlier. He's back from injury.
That's huge. Get him back.
This time quarterback drops back. The left-hander.
Demarius Faison right on him.
Did he catch it?
No, incomplete. Demarius Faison was back there, hit the quarterback, and caused that pass to be
Demarius,
short.
right?
Demarius Faison.
That's right.
We apologize to him. We've been saying his name Demarius all year. It's Demarius.
He said, Coach, can you do me a favor?
say my name right. We are sorry, sir. We are sorry. Nothing like getting your name mispronounced.
Yeah. He told us 11 weeks ago we'd have been doing it right the whole time. So.
But a great play. He shook it up, and we just about got an interception out of it.
He's a great student because I haven't seen him all year, so that's why I didn't know his name. Here we go, handoff.
Way too much room.
Got a little trap
number
right
22
there.
out here, and he's going to break
stiff
one.
Arm.
He's finally
all the way down to 10.
There's a flag right here at the 41-yard line, so this may be coming back.
He's saying hold up.
Referee saying hold on. Wait a minute.
I think we're coming back.
Yeah.
When they're holding up the flag,
he said hold up over there.
Let's see what the
there
call
may have been a
is
reason
there.
There was a hold right there.
Yeah. We're ready for one of these calls to go for us rather than against us.
This is what I don't understand is the conversation because you saw something to throw the flag.
Yeah.
So when you see the other guy, you just tell him what you saw. It's not a hard concept.
Personal foul.
Face mask on
the offense.
Did he call that on the
forehead? He might have grabbed it.
Yeah.
You hardly ever see that called on the offensive side, though, but I see that a lot in college ball where they just grab their face mask as an offensive runner, and it seems like it's never called. And when he put the stiff arm out there, what are they doing now?
They get in the right spot before they mark it.
Yeah, it'd be 15 yards from the spot of the face
still
mask.
Third down.
Yeah.
Which is better than being inside the 10.
Yeah. Right. That's a big play right there. There's a break for the Colts right there.
Yeah, we needed one.
That kind of opened up quick there. They had been really stacking up that middle, and all of a sudden that little trap there got him free, kind of a misdirection.
After the penalty, rather than a first down, now it's 3rd down and 11.
Wow.
For the Wildcats.
Plays like that's why your ends can't just run upfield. If you run upfield, you just create the hole for them to run through.
Yeah. Like you said earlier, you got to stay put.
There's that run to the left side. Oh, he fumbles the football.
It's right there.
Get it again.
I think we've got it again.
The Colts get it again.
Who's down on the ground with it there?
That's number 22, I think, Kieran Morris.
Kieran Morris got it,
I don't know who stripped it, but we recovered it.
It fell right at his feet. It's almost like he handed it off and he just dropped it, Dan.
Did he force it
almost,
too?
I'm not sure, but hold on, I'll tell you.
It almost looked like it bounced out of his hands after he took off with it trying to put it away, but he was getting hit by a few people.
So another turnover for the Rison Wildcats.
58 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Colts are still up 8-0. Just win. You got to win each quarter, and so far the Colts are winning this quarter.
That's right.
I'd love to go in that second quarter with a 14-point lead, 16-point lead.
That defensive line that time had that play sniffed out, and
yes,
he wasn't going to get much out of it anyway. But he wound up fumbling, and Kieran Morris comes up with a big fumble recovery.
Well, I think we knew what was coming just then.
Yeah.
Buda Harris in motion. There's Cavante rolling to his left, throwing over here to Buda.
There he
is. And he catches it at about the 36-yard line. Oh, wait. No, they said he dropped it.
What? Did he drop it?
He said incomplete.
So. Hold on Rivercrest, too.
Oh, my goodness.
So not only did we not complete it, it's going back 10 yards.
They're calling they're calling everything.
And
Salem's up 8-3 now, so it looks like Prescott kicked the field goal.
Okay.
8-3 up at Salem, Arkansas tonight, up by Mountain Home.
Boy.
Winner of this game either goes to Prescott or they go to Salem next Friday night.
Holding against the Colts will back them up 10 yards and bring up 1st down and 20.
You know, the last thing Coach Fleming told me is we got to do a better job with the penalties.
Yeah.
And so far tonight, that has not been the case.
Yeah. That hurts. Get backed up about every other play, 10, 15 yards.
So the clock's rolling, 45 seconds left in the first. Colts on top, 8-0. Cavante Washington waits the snap. There it is. He's going to keep it. He's running to the left side. Oh, he stops.
Yeah.
And
they're spying him now. They got a spy on him.
Yeah, and you definitely can't. Yep. You definitely can't stop and look for a spot.
Yeah,
you just got to go.
You got to go. But they are starting to spy Cavante.
Sure.
And
I don't blame them.
They've got a linebacker sitting there. The minute he starts moving toward the line, they're moving up toward him. So
absolutely,
that's good coaching. Like I said,
that'll probably be the last play of the first quarter as they're looking to let the clock roll here.
As we said earlier, Chris Vereen is their coach over at Rison. He was at Star City a couple years ago when they came here for a second-round playoff game, and what was it, Dan, about 5 or 6 final points difference?
Ended up 49-42.
Yeah, about a touchdown difference.
Michael Rayner he jumped from about the 7-yard line, and the guy hit him in the back and propelled him right into the end zone.
Yeah, he sure did.
To win that game.
So at the end of the first quarter, the Colts win the first quarter 8-0, and we come out. Colts will have the football facing a 2nd down and 18 from the Rison 49-yard line. Actually, I guess that would be
they're moving some sticks.
Our 49.
Our 49.
They're moving. Yeah, they're moving.
I'll tell you, for I don't know. It's just that those 2 points were big in a game like this where you're kind of going back and forth and it's kind of a defensive battle. Because even if the other team scores, man, they still got to get that 2 point.
Yeah.
And most of the time, Rison kicks. Ramos, their kicker, does a good job kicking extra points, and so they usually don't go for 2.
And the big thing right now for this, to describe this ball game, the Colts are winning the turnover battle.
Yes,
right. And we just need to capitalize on it here.
We got to take advantage of these turnovers because those are huge.
Well, we've had guys right on top of us, but we've dropped 3 that have hit our hands.
Yeah. Got a double stack out here.
It's going to be little pass to Jaden Young. He reverses field, He's going to take it to the other side. Oh, there's 2 flags.
Yeah.
And Jaden's going to take it out of bounds, and that's probably going to come back as well.
And I didn't even see anybody engage with anybody. That's what's weird.
It looked more like our lineman was just spinning around.
Yeah, I didn't even see anybody engage with anybody to hold. That's what
there was 2 officials that saw something. They both saw the same thing. So,
man, boy, penalties have been rough for the Colts so far.
It's killing us. We've got 2 or 3 holds at 10 apiece, and we got 2 face masks for 30 apiece.
Wow.
It won't take long to add up to 100.
Yeah. It's going to be second Kaiser on this one.
11:50 to go here in the second quarter. 55 yards already on the Colts for penalties, and man, that just kills any momentum you get. You're always going backwards.
Don't have a lot of plays for second 28.
The clock says second and 18, but I know it's a lot longer than that.
That's right.
There's Cavante.
He's going to look deep.
He's going to look over there. Oh, there's a flag.
There we go.
Yep. He saw that one.
Yep.
And Kieran Morris didn't have a chance because that defender.
It wasn't so matter where he was. He actually grabbed a hold of his jersey right in front.
Yeah.
If he just puts a hand out, I don't think he gets it called. But the officials showed that he grabbed his jersey right here, and he did.
Yeah. What I was worried they wouldn't call it because it didn't look like it was a catchable ball. But grabbing a hold of his jersey, that's a big deal there.
Yeah.
That'll get you.
That should be a 10-yard for just defensive holding right there.
Yeah. That'll get you a flag every time. But we'll get to do the second down again. But so that'll help some, but we're still a long way.
Deja vu, second 18 from the 49 again.
Yeah. We're just not moving the ball much.
So 11:33 left to go in the first half. Colts on top 8-0. Second down and 18.
They're well prepared. They're well 49. Prepared.
Well, the holes that were there early, they've done a good job of making adjustments.
Monte looks over here for Buda Harris. Buda goes up, makes a catch.
What a catch.
That time he got him.
And number 3 on the tackle.
And that's what Buda usually does with 50-50 balls. Yeah. He comes down with it.
So
big catch right there.
First down, Buda strikes again as he catches the ball.
That's a 35-yard pass.
It'll be 1st and 10 Colts at the 16-yard line.
And the first completion for Cavante tonight.
We got
came in throwing completing 70
timeout.
Over 71%
Actually,
of his passes.
Rison's going to call their second timeout with 11:25.
He is chewing on that referee, boy. He is upset. He thinks Buda shoved off on him.
Yeah, Cavante.
And he is really hot. He might get him a penalty out of this because he is fired up.
Yeah, that's one of those things where you want to just try to get your point across without crossing that line.
Yeah.
You don't want to put your players in a bad position.
Well, the way I see it is if they did miss that call, we're even now because they didn't call this one down here.
That's true. He basically held held Jacavion's hand down the field.
He's getting in his ear for later is what he's doing, and that's good coaching. I mean, you're gonna use everything you got when you're getting state playoffs.
Well, it's lose or go home now.
Yeah,
so
that's right.
It's a lot on the line.
Hair match. Coach Fleming's hair's on the line tonight, isn't it? Did anybody tell him?
I love it.
You know the old Memphis wrestling, Bill Dundee and them will put their wives' hairs on.
Yeah, that's right. Them dudes were brave, weren't they? You imagine me and you putting our wives' hair on the line? We'd be killed. All right, here we go, guys. Here we go.
That's a great way to end up marriage counseling right
there. Yeah, that's right. Here we go.
Drag somebody across the middle.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line. There's the snap. Cavante's going to keep it. He goes to the other side.
Ball and holding, man.
We're trying to set a playoff record for penalties tonight.
Yeah, they are calling everything that we get close.
It is a lot.
You're going to have to definitely get your hands inside. If you got your hands outside the shoulder pads, they're going to call a holding. Yeah, that's a little.
I mean, you can see the last few plays. It's almost every other play is a penalty. So.
Yeah, it's killing us. It's killing us. And that might be partially for making up for what he said he got injustice over there on the other side, but that's the way it works sometimes.
It's going to be back to the 26 now.
The Wildcats getting a workout with that holding call.
That arm's going to be sore in the morning.
Sore, yeah.
Man. 11-12, clock running.
This time hands off to Terry Gentry. Gentry is going to be dropped for a loss.
Boy, just nowhere to go.
By number 32 or 37.
Tell you what, they're playing tough.
32.
Yeah.
Chandler Reeves.
They're going to bring it to you.
He's a defensive end. He does a good job at defensive end when I watch film on him.
So
that's going to come.
First carry for Gentry, he was not able to get anywhere on that.
2 more yards.
Yeah. Trying to run enough to keep him honest.
This time, Cavante throws it deep.
Over his head.
Over the head of Buda Harris.
That one
He was well covered there.
It's going to bring up 3rd down.
Well, if you're going to miss high, because Buda can go up and get it if it's close.
Yeah. 10:35 here in the second quarter. Coach still clinging to that first touchdown and first 2-point conversion, 8-0.
Yeah. You got to give your receiver at least a chance to go make a play right here.
Yeah.
Get part of it anyway.
We've been the beneficiary of a couple fumble recoveries, but we've also been on the wrong side of a lot of yellow flags early. A lot of yellow flags being dropped early.
Cavante right now 1 for 7 passing.
Wow.
Well, there's 10 on the play clock right now, so we need to get up here.
Yeah, and he's a 71% passer.
That's right.
72 almost.
Trips to the right. Kieran Morris over there on the left. Cavante's looking to right.
Oh,
there he is.
Jaden Young.
Jaden Young.
What a catch.
Makes the catch inside the 10-yard line. They're going to spot it about the 7-yard line.
Is he shook up a little bit there?
A little bit.
Yeah.
Great job. Great concentration
Buda's
there.
like, get back on the field.
Yeah, looks like Ethan Saylor was in there on the tackle.
It's going to be 4th and 2.
Oh, that wasn't a first down?
Nope.
Oh, wow.
That's how far off we were.
Man, here's a big play right here then.
Big play.
Have we just used 1 timeout? Yes. We got 2 timeouts left. We're going to take one right now. That's a good spot for one.
Yeah, so we were facing 3rd and Kaiser, and we're facing 4th and Marie. 10:28 left to go in this one, and the Colts call their second timeout. They're up 8-0, facing a 4th down and 2 when we come out.
That's one of those, if you lead him a little bit, he walks into the end zone. But when you've been just a little off on the passes tonight, just get it to him.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah. So we'll take that.
That was a great play call
was.
right there. Great execution by Cavante and Jaden Young.
Just looking at the receiving numbers Dan sent us this week, just amazing. Buda Harris, 46 catches for 912 yards, 12 touchdowns. Jaden Young, 44 balls, 605, 12 touchdowns. Wow, big numbers. Kavian Williams, 29 for 454, 7 touches, and Kieran Morris, flashback to the other brother.
To his brother.
Kieran Morris, 22 for 412 and 5 touchdowns. So
yeah,
what a receiving core, as Dan put in the pregame notes, probably one of the best receiving cores total that we've ever had.
What's been a weird time for Rivercrest this year, maybe the first time in a long time we haven't just had a running back we could turn around and hand it to.
Yeah. You see, we played a lot of plays tonight with an empty backfield, and that's just kind of what we do, 4 wide and try to send another one into the play.
There's a snap. Cavante's going to keep it. He's going to cut back up the middle.
Touchdown.
He scores it.
Yes, sir.
Wow.
Touchdown, Colts.
Man, it takes forever to call it.
Cavante Washington.
He was down there by the goalpost. That was hard to know if he made it or not. Come on, guys. I'm probably figuring out if they want to throw a flag again.
Big play right there.
Good job, Cavante. Touchdown Colts, and there's that 2-touchdown league that you'd love to have. And let's see if we can get another 2 right here, Coach. That'd be huge. Osceola's up 34-0, man. They are rolling over the Charleston Tigers tonight.
That is not close at all.
They are looking stronger every week.
Well, their offense has really come along, and, man, that defense that the Seminoles have, as much as it pains you to say for your rival,
right?
That defense is as good as anybody in 3A.
They're as good as they advertise, and right now they're the pick going in the playoffs. They were the pick to win it all.
Yeah.
There's a snap. Cavante rolls right.
There he is.
Passes right.
Wide open.
Got it.
And Jaden Young didn't have anybody 15 yards from him there on that play, wide open. So a 2-point conversion is good, and the Colts are up 16-0 now with 10:18 left to go in the first half.
Wow. Good job, guys. 16-0. we keep talking about them extra points, but them 2 extra points are huge each time. Fumbles have been big. Penalties have been big so far, and we got 10 minutes left in the second quarter, so we got a whole lot of football left to play. So Colts have got to stay strong, stay on top of it. Sprinkle in some of these freshmen as you can, some of these backups, stay fresh. They only have 35 men on their roster, and so you could be able to win a little bit of the battle of staying, fresh and crisp.
I'll tell you what they don't do. They have only a couple of linemen that play both ways. So
is that right?
Yeah, so they stay fresh on that line.
Yeah, that's
Hunter
impressive.
Ellis with the kickoff. It's going to be caught at about the 25.
Look out.
Missed them.
And that's number 22 on the return.
Yeah, run him out of bounds right there.
I don't know how tall 22 is, but he looks like he's
tall.
About 6'3"
Yeah,
or
he
6'4".
does.
They look like football players. They got some guys that look like really good athletes, and they can play.
So, returned by Christian Reeves. He'll take the ball out to the 44-yard line, and that's where
good return.
The Wildcats will start their next series.
19-yard return there.
Hope everyone's doing well out there. Beautiful fall weekend, and we are not very far from Turkey Day. Looking forward to that. And I'd love to be practicing next Thanksgiving. We like to do that around here.
Lined up in that I formation.
Look out.
Boy, we had nobody there.
Yeah, it's going to be a big gain before they get him down. Unless we can grab that ball out of there again. There's a whistle finally.
So number 22, Christian Reeves,
on
that one. Takes it down to the Colt 40-yard line before the referees blow it dead.
And that's the first time we've seen them in that one of those wing T formations where they're in the I formation.
Yeah, he's switching up. He's switching up things, so they're gonna have to stay on their toes. Very good coaching over there. Very impressed by their prep.
22. They're going to hand it off to the fullback this time, and he's going to be met there by a big man who has the leg and somebody else.
Who hit him last there?
Jacavian Williams.
54 come up there. Jacavian had him, and then Demarius come up there and hit him pretty hard.
Well, that's the first time Aiden Laws has had a little room up there.
That's the first time I remember seeing him coming out on the other side of the line. Usually he just got jammed up.
Gain of 6 and bring up 2nd down and 4 for the Wildcats. This time they're going to counter over here to this left side, and that's going to be number 19 on the carry. That's Keyshawn Haywood.
It's going to be a first down.
And we have a Colt player that's slow getting up. That's
Kieran Morris. Yeah. Kieran a little shook up on that play, but he jumps right back up.
So first down for the Wildcats.
Kind of clears the cobwebs a little bit, and he's ready to go. I tell you, got to be tough.
Under 9 minutes remaining here in the first half.
Come on, defense.
This time the quarterback's going to fake the handoff to the fullback and keep it. Yeah. And Demarius facing.
Yeah. They're starting
him up.
Starting to make a little headway on that line right now. Rison's starting to move us a little bit, and they're getting about 4 or 5 a carry right now. It's their best drive so far, going deep into Colt territory.
So the Rison Wildcats have been bitten by the turnover bug here early on in this game. Right now, this drive, they've been hanging on and gaining some yards.
8:15 left to go in second quarter, 8:15.
This time, number 22 has the handoff, and he's going to fall forward inside the 20.
Just inside.
Going to spot him at the 19-yard line.
Not quite a first down here. Going to need about a yard.
3rd down and 1.
Yep. Marius coming off the field. Coach Murphy Smith sends in the play for defense. Big play right here. The crowd is up and rattling the bleachers.
There's a 22 again.
He may be. Oh, what a tackle.
Buda Harris.
Harris.
I thought he was headed for a touchdown, and Buda just
was that 22?
Took his legs out. But they got a 1st and goal.
Yeah, they're rolling right now.
Yeah, they are moving the ball well right now. They're winning the battle on the line right now.
And that's what they try to do is wear you down.
Yeah, just keep leaning on you.
Yeah.
They found a rhythm here on this series.
Yep.
There's 22. Oh, he tripped
slips.
up.
Yeah, who was that right
there? D-Man.
Wow.
Emmanuel Harris got in there, tripped him up.
That was pretty athletic there. He was engaged with the quarterback and then threw a paw out there and tripped him up. Great play.
So that'll bring up second down.
7 minutes.
Go from the 7.
7 minutes clock running here in the second quarter. It's been a battle here. First half. It's been a battle back and forth, defense back and forth. But Coates has found two pay dirts. So right now we're trying to keep them out of the end zone, but they are on the move. The Rison Wildcats.
Quarterback number 3, Kyson Walker under center. He's going to hand it off to can't see who that is, but it looks like he got in the end zone.
Yeah, he's going to call it now.
Still ain't seen the number.
Almost looked like a chop block there on the front line. Looked like he took his legs out, but they didn't call it.
Yeah, 19.
19 on the carry. That's Keyshawn Haywood takes it in from 8 yards out.
Rison that gets their first touchdown of the night at the 6:26 mark. 16-6 Colts over the Rison Wildcats, but Rison had a heck of a drive that time.
Yeah.
They were 4, 5, 6, 7 yards every carry. When you get in those kind of rhythms, you love it as a coach.
They're going to go for 2.
Yeah, they just about have to with us being up an extra 4.
Hand off to 22, and he's going to be stopped short. Great job there by Coach D to
great play,
two-point conversion. Monterius Smith with a big play. He's had about 3 big plays in this game so far.
I thought when he spun out of it, he's going to get in there, and, man, they just dropped him right there at the line.
He's limping off the field a little bit, too. He might have hurt himself there. So with 6:26 left to go in the first half, the Colts are on top 16-6.
That was a punishing drive right there.
Yeah.
That's what Rison, as Dan said, that's what Rison wants to do. They want to just enforce their will on you and wear you down on that front line, and they definitely had the upper hand on that drive right there. Let's see if the coach can answer back.
Well, right here what you want to do is you want to just keep your offense on the field as long as you can to give that defense a chance to gather themselves, you know.
Yep, that's right. 6:26 to go here in the second quarter.
You know, Cavante has been playing on the defensive side for the last several weeks. He has. I've not seen him out there yet in this one. Of course, we've got some guys back. You know, some folks are back. Brooks is back on defense, and that might change things on that side of the football. Of course, you want to keep your quarterback as fresh as possible in games like this.
Yeah, you don't want to have him taking unnecessary hits.
I tell you what, Buda Harris
is up 34-7.
Since Buda has gone to the defensive side of the football, he's been laying some hits.
He has. Well, that one he had last week was a big-time hit at the goal line.
I got scolded for that, too, because we gave
Well, it was one of those where it looked like it was, and then when we went back and Todd and C.J. Medley both messaged us and said, hey, I think they were offsides.
Yep.
And they said, hey, that was Buda, and sure enough, go back and take a look at it. It was.
Yeah.
It's hard to catch everything.
It is. Kieran was standing there. I went back and watched it, too, and he was standing there beside the play. So our apologies for getting that wrong.
That's right.
First time ever, wasn't it, Danny?
First time ever. Yeah. I wish.
We're going to re-kick right here, a little bit deeper.
I like it.
Yeah.
We need a nice return right here. Wouldn't a return for a touchdown be sweet?
Well, we have Jaden Young back there as well as to Kylan Sanders, I think, is the other one.
He's still second leading in the nation.
And punt returns.
Punt returns. Let's just make him second in kickoff returns. That'd be fine.
I'm fine with that.
I'd be fine if he's 10s as long as he runs his back.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh.
Catch it, boys.
Goodness.
Oh, we can't run it. Yeah. Ooh. He didn't know that that Joe Louis Ralph had called the fair catch.
Yeah. I think that was Hunter Ellis.
Hunter Ellis.
12,
Hunter Ellis.
Yeah, and he took it out of his hands. We're lucky we didn't get a fumble out of that.
Yeah. So that was Terry Gentry that Ellis touched it first, and then Gentry wound up with it within his hands, and we were fortunate to not see a Wildcat on that football.
And I was kind of sitting there going, boy, they've kicked it deep, and with him being a soccer style, I was like, it'd be easy to onside or hit.
Yeah.
I saw him do that little short pop kick like that last week.
Yeah.
In their game, so I knew he had it. I was like, this would be a good time for it.
Here's the problem with that. If you're a rising Wildcat, You just gave the Colts the football.
That's right.
At your own 47-yard line.
That's right.
So great field position for the Colts with 6:22.
Yeah, that's the sweet part of it. You got it on your
side.
There's
the handoff to Jacavion Williams, who cuts it up to the he's still on his feet.
Oh, goodness.
Oh, got kind of.
He got
pretzeled there at the 45-yard line.
We're going to give him the 44-yard line, so a gain of about 3 on the play.
Well,
bring up the second down.
Stuck out there. I was like, man, don't get hurt right here.
When your waist is going one direction and your head's going the other, it's not good. It's not good.
Well, and that's one of those plays you want to take it right off tackle, but they did a good job of stringing it out.
Yeah.
And so Rison's defense.
Second down.
Stout defense.
Pitch is out here to Kylan Sanders. There's a flag on the play.
Yeah. Probably going to be another hold.
Cheerleaders are in danger here as the defender pushed to Kylan.
Diesel's
out of bounds.
In it with number 53.
It's going to be a hold on the Colts.
That's Thomas Wilson. Him and Diesel was into a blocking match. The Colts are going to go back another 10 yards, man. I tell you, we cannot get out of our own way with those holding calls.
What good field position you did have has been erased.
They have got to be calling technique fouls because I think they're calling anything they see outside the shoulders as holding. And you've got to get your hands inside. Whether they're holding or not, they're seeing those hands outside, so they're going to call holding. But they are really keying on that. They've called several. Either that or we're just blatantly holding it. Could be a possibility. I don't know.
The ball spotted at the Colt 46-yard line. It's second down and
17.
Goodness. We've been behind the chains way too much.
A whole lot.
Way too much tonight.
There's a snap. Cavante throwing over the top to Buda Harris. No flag.
A lot of early contact.
Yeah, he just grabs a hold of jersey, man. And I think they were afraid to call that because of what they got chewed on last time.
So that chewing he got earlier.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Paid off.
Yeah, that stuff works.
Now, good coverage there by the defender on Buda, and Buda just unable to come up with it. And
he got good technique, I tell you. He's right there. And you got to do it till they call it. They don't call it, it's not a foul.
Buda took those orange gloves off, and he's like, is that like Jerry Lawler pulling down the strap right there? We hope.
Yeah.
So third down.
I'll tell you, they are press coverage. So
if
you can beat a guy, you got him.
Here's one coming out of the loop here.
There's to Kylan Sanders. To Kylan.
First down, baby.
To Kylan was hit at about the 39-yard line. He rolled that shoulder and picked up the first down.
Son, he didn't even hesitate when he hit that guy, man.
And he didn't slow down.
That's the way you like to see to Kylan Sanders run the ball right there.
That was a great pass by Cavante, too, because if he had to break stride, he probably don't get a first down.
That might be the play of the game so far there.
Because he hit him in perfect stride, and when he hit that guy, he just took him about 5 yards more.
Good time for Kylan's first catch of the season.
Yes.
Yep.
And I tell you what, that was 3rd and 17, and we were looking, we were needing a first down right there for sure.
Yes. That's a nice wrinkle by Coach Harden.
Jaden Young in motion. Cavante looks over there to
Kieran
Morris.
Just out of reach, man.
Yeah,
he had him, and Kieran had a couple of steps on him.
He did. There were 2 defenders back there, but he put the ball right there in between both of them, just a little bit too far, though.
Buda's going back to the gloves. He can't make up his mind if they're working in this cold weather or not.
I was say, it's probably cold out there, so I would probably
that might be his antifreeze
too.
pair there. I don't know. He might have got an antifreeze pair. But he's going back and forth. He probably too cold to not have them gloves on.
Well, we've just been a little bit out of sync on some of those passes that we usually connect on.
Cavante rolls to his left, passes to
Jaden Young.
Young, and he's going to take it.
Get in there, Jay.
Jay takes it in.
Yes, sir. That's a nice play right there.
35-yard pitch and catch from Cavante Washington to Jaden Young.
I've been looking for that drag over the middle of Jaden Young for about a quarter and a half now, and he finally called it.
And I tell you what, I think it was a linebacker covering him right there, and there was no way he was going to guard Jaden Young.
There's not a linebacker in 3A that's going to run with him across there.
When Jaden caught that defender was about 4 or 5 yards away from him, and then Jaden just turned it up. I don't know who it was that was trying to get the angle on him, but he just kicked it into a different gear.
Didn't he? They're trying to everything they can not to let anything go deep, and that drag right there is going to be there a lot.
Jaden timed that out, and the guy tried to get the angle, and then he turned it on right at the last few steps.
I thought he had the angle on him, but he didn't.
Cavante rolls right.
It just grabbed his jersey.
Wow.
Oh, there's a penalty coming out here. 33, I believe, is fixing to get
Did Diesel get it again?
Yeah, him and Diesel were tied up over here.
When Jaden Young rolled out, they just grabbed his jersey.
Yeah. They're getting tired, too. They've been chasing these guys a long time.
Did we catch that?
Let me see here.
I'm not sure.
Oh, he called it on us. Oh, both ways. Diesel and, what was it, 37?
Yeah, the catch was good.
Who was that to?
Yeah. I'm not sure. Let me back this up and see.
Might have been Jacabian right there short. It was somebody right on the goal line. It was either him or Jaden Young, I think. They grabbed Jaden, right?
They had a hold of Jaden. My phone just went crazy.
Hold on. We'll see if we can get it over here. Coach has got it.
Trying to figure it out here.
Wow. What a play. What a couple plays there. Colts go up 24-6 with 4:46 left to go here in the second quarter. Colts have a nice drive.
Jacavion.
It's nice to answer their touchdown with one of our touchdowns. That was huge. And nice drive there by the Colts, even though we got behind the chains again. Big play by Kylan Sanders, and here's a flag just come on the field. And I think their coach finally got one. He's going to give a little warning there, but their coach is just really hot about things. And I don't know. We'll see. But he gave him a sideline warning.
35-yard touchdown pass to Jaden Young, and then the two-point conversion pass to Jacavion Williams.
That's right.
Makes our score 24-6 with 4:46 left to go in the first half. Colts on top.
Whew. That's a nice drive.
Hunter Ellis with the kickoff. Little
boink, boink.
Worm burner there.
Oh, there's a little bobble there.
Get him, boys.
And
there we go.
Tackle by everybody.
Finally get him down.
That was the perfect kickoff right there. Yeah. You're not going to be able to kick it out of the end zone. Just bouncing around.
It's like Dawson on the tackle.
Saw Jamari Jefferson limping out there. He's struggling coming off the field. Number 21 for the Colts.
They're helping him off. He got kind of caught up in the wash over there and probably rolled an ankle or something. He's pretty banged up. Coach Rainwater will take a look at him. He keeps us all going. I don't know. Is he maybe cramping?
I don't know.
His knee. Well, I don't know. He's just kind of laying there on the sideline. We'll kind of keep an eye on him.
So
here we go.
Wildcats will take over. Their left-handed quarterback throws it over the head of number 7. That's Spencer Towery.
That's Kyson Walker being the quarterback there, throwing left-handed. He threw a bullet over here, and it's about 10 feet high.
Yeah.
So it'll bring up 2nd down and 10. The ball spotted at the Rison 33-yard line.
Salem up 8-3 on Prescott at halftime.
Wow.
That
was a quick half, wasn't it?
That's a battle right there.
Must be a lot of running the ball there.
I know Salem is.
Yeah, that was like it was last year. I mean, early in the season, they just kind of back and forth. Here we go, Colts.
Hand off to 22. This time it's met over by Joe Lewis Ralph. Joe Lewis Ralph.
Yeah.
And, he held him up until big man and Demarius Faison got over there and finished him off. So
TFL, tackle for loss.
Montarius Smith was also over there.
4:18, the clock's running, 4:10 here in the second quarter. Colts are up 24-6. Nice first half for the Colt offense. Defense has not been bad at all. Rison had that great drive here, the play before this, and Colts look like they've made little arrangements, little adjustments themselves, Coach, and they're back in that backfield again. I like it.
I tell you who has had a great game tonight. Probably his best game all year long is Montarius Smith, number 2.
Yes, we have called his name several times in several different ways. 3rd down.
There we go. Quarterback's rolling left. Big man
with a sack.
Big man.
TFL
said, just hold up right there, young man. You're going to go right down to the ground here at the 27-yard line.
Wow.
He had 12 of them coming into the game tonight, 12 tackles for loss. Big man, 65 tackles on the season, 2 fumble forced, and he's had a great run this year. He's done great. Big sack right there.
Yeah.
Big man with the big sack.
I would think they got a punt right here, don't you guys?
Fourth
and very long.
And 16.
So.
Yeah.
Loss of 6 on the play.
I would be careful that they don't try to draw me off at first. See if they can get it maybe back 5 yards, but they are going to punt, I think.
Yep, left-footed
kicker.
That's Jaden Young.
At the 40.
At the
Get up,
38,
JY.
30.
Get up, Magic
He's looking for blockers. He's going to cut. Oh, no.
Hold on the ball, buddy.
He's still
on his feet.
He's still going.
He picked up another 7 yards.
Wow.
Man.
Courtesy. Oh, what was that?
Another flag?
I don't know. Something come from the sideline over here.
Hopefully not another flag.
That was.
Wow.
That Jaden, I tell you, 5'10", 175. He plays about 25 pounds bigger than that and 3 inches bigger than that. So great play, Jaden Young.
27-yard return, man, and
yeah,
8 of that was just him dragging people.
yeah, I thought he was going down about the 40, and he pops out on the other side.
He got a little push from behind, courtesy of the Wildcats.
How about another touchdown right
Here
here?
we go.
Oh, he
There
owns
it
his
is.
jersey.
Got it anyway.
Go to Harris.
Got it anyway, baby.
Touchdown.
But you got to call that because they
Yeah.
called a penalty back here.
There's a flag right here at the 40-yard line.
As soon as he passed the guy,
he's holding
he
down
grabs
there.
his jersey from behind, and somehow it ends up a penalty on the Colts.
Yeah, that's terrible.
I tell you what, this crew has called holding. I don't know how many holding penalties there's been,
but
every play.
You gotta. I mean, it's a blatant jersey stretched out 1.5 feet.
Yeah,
just grabbing him.
Might be time for Coach Fleming to put his 2 cents in, because
absolutely
they sure have swayed the calls one way.
Boy, that is so obvious. Go back and watch that, and you'll see plenty of stretched jersey.
Yeah, he was holding him tight. Boy, that was a big touchdown too. Golly.
Cavante rolls to his left this time. Oh, they're holding right here. Yeah, they called that hold.
All right, good.
They were setting up that same play that Jaden scored on before.
Yeah. Looks like we're going to be.
And the linebacker just pulled him down to the ground, number 53.
2:22 left to go in the quarter. We got some time yet to score this thing.
Well, we're fixing to get 10 of those yards back.
That's exactly right.
So it's fixing to be.
Man, oh, man.
That linebacker said, "You're not burning me on that again."
Those touchdowns.
Well, every time we've come close, every time we've passed by a guy, they've just grabbed us. And, hey, if the officials are not going to call it,
right,
they're thinking the strategy is just keep holding.
Yeah, keep holding till they call it. It's what you do. That's what I'm saying. Their technique is not bad because they've not got called on it yet. But when you see the jerseys that far away from the guy's body, you know he's holding him. But anyway, we get 10 back. We'll take it.
So we'll rewind it back in time. We're back to the 35, first and 10 Colts.
All right, let's throw the touchdown now.
Wow.
Man, I hate losing touchdowns, man. I hate losing touchdowns.
Well, we've probably had about 13 touchdowns called back this year.
Man.
So 222.
Most of them have been on stuff on the other side of the field.
I tell you, I definitely want to know what they're seeing. I mean, I need to know what you're seeing to call that many holds in a half.
This time, Cavante fakes the handoff, passes to Jaden Young.
RPO there.
Get up,
he's still on his feet.
He's going back in the end zone.
He's going to be down at about the 3-yard line, 2-yard line.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That was a great fake there by Cavante, and a little throw out to the side over there to Jaden Young.
I think they're a little tired too, Coach.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
This grabbing jerseys and things, you can kind of see them.
Jaden's like, you held me on the last play and pulled me down.
Yeah.
I'm trying to score now.
That's right. Put it in the end zone,
go
Coach.
From the 2. Cavante's going to keep it. He's going to be stopped short.
Yeah, he's not going to make it. 2 minutes, clock running, 2 minutes. We got 1 timeout left. They got 1 timeout left. But we still got plenty of time. No rush here yet.
He's going to mark
it down, so we have 3 more plays.
About there, the 1.
Yep. Marked it at the 1-yard line, 2nd and 1 and goal to go. And we got 1:40 clock running, so
I'm sure we're going to eat up most of this play clock right here. There's 25 left on it.
Good job by their linebacker out there because he had a guy blocking him, and he shucked the block and made the play on Cavante. So good play by Wildcat defense.
Let's go, Coach. Put it in the end zone right here.
Second and go. Cavante
do it. There he goes. There he goes.
Touchdown.
There it is. Touchdown, Colts. Touchdown, Colts. Give us 31 for the first half. How about that?
I like it.
So with 1:16 remaining in the first half, the Colts on top 30-6.
That ought to get some eyes going to think we put 31 up in the first half. That's a pretty big deal.
Yeah.
We may be going for 2 again right here.
Oh,
so maybe 32.
I'd keep going for 2 till they stop me.
Well, we weren't trying to fool anybody. They knew Cavante was getting it. Everybody knew Cavante was getting it.
Yeah.
And that was just the line won that battle.
Yep.
So here we go. 2-point try for the Colts. Devontae back there. Oh, there's a flag.
Pass. Of course there's a flag.
There's two.
Jaden Young takes it. Oh.
He just got out of the way and let him run into
Oh,
each
my
other.
Goodness. Jaden just kind of juked him right there at the end. He just stopped, and the two guys ran into each other.
You know his nickname, don't you? The Magic Man. He just disappeared.
Yeah.
And they got a penalty.
We got a penalty.
Again.
I think we're going to kick it right here now. If Hunter Ellis is looking,
Of course there's a penalty.
Come on the field.
Man, oh, man. What was that? Shift. Oh, of course.
Illegal shift.
Oh, I bet we've had 15 penalties this half. 1:16 left to go here before halftime.
5-yarder back to the 8.
Coach trying to get one more point here for the halftime. We're going to go ahead and kick it.
First time kicking tonight.
Yeah. Here comes some
Brownlee on the field.
Yeah. Yep. Got to bring a blocker in. A little bit short on the 11 men again. Joe Lewis Ralph the hold.
Kick.
A little it hits the goal. Yeah, it looked like it was going left. And the Colts come up short for the first time on the conversion tonight.
Still 30-6.
30-6. We got 1:16 left to hold Rison out of the end zone. Kickoff's going to be important here and how we cover that. But 30-6, that's pretty. I wasn't counting on that. I wasn't counting on that kind of lead at halftime.
If you told me 30-6 with 1:16 to go, I would take that all day long.
We just said, give me 2 of those, wouldn't we?
That's right. Absolutely.
Man, thank you for watching tonight. It's good to be back with y'all after missing last week. Feeling better.
Yeah.
Coach Dye's had a busy week with the girls' tournament, and he's a little horsey, but, man, he's doing good, man. We got him over here on the honey in the water, and he's doing great.
I couldn't miss it, man. I couldn't miss it. It's playoff football, second round. Number 2 seed against number 2 seed. 10-1 against 10-1.
You don't want to miss these. Danny Graham over here doing stats and giving us this ton of information all week to get us ready for this game. And Tim Tucker up on the roof, up there shivering tonight. He's got the big bibs on tonight.
He's doing the yeoman's work up there.
But here we go. Kickoff. Take us there, Coach.
Hunter Ellis with the kickoff.
Okay. That's an unintentional onside kick.
Yeah. Hey, it's going to go out of bounds, I think.
Yeah, I think.
We didn't touch it till it was on this side.
Yeah, we touched it at the 50, didn't we?
Yeah.
I'm not sure what
that was absolutely unintentional.
Oh, there goes the flag. They're going to say he touched it before, I think.
Man, I don't know what this guy is doing, but everything down the right side, he hasn't called anything on the guys holding us all night, and
he's going to say he touched it at the 49, I think.
Yeah, that did not happen.
Illegal touching. I guess they'll take it right there at the 49. They're ready to go. We better get out there and get ready to go.
Unreal.
So we give them half a field. I don't understand that, but I'm not.
That was unintentional. We were trying to kick it.
Yeah, I don't think that was intentional.
Come off his foot wrong,
didn't it? Just glancing blow, and that hurts with 1:16 because that gives them great field position.
And now they're going to move it up 5 more for illegal touching, so they're going to have it inside the 44. So they've got less than a half a field to go.
Here we go. Colt defense on the field. Let's see if we can get a stop right here. 1:16 left to go in the first half. Quarterback's going to hand it off to 22. Damari Faison had a chance there. Was unable to grab his arm.
Still up.
Buda Harris shoves
Buda Harris takes him out of bounds.
Well, that's a lot of yards.
Yeah, that's a big gain on first down there.
27-yard line.
And only 8 seconds ran off the clock.
Yeah, and he got out of bounds to stop the clock. So 1:08 left to go. Boy, you sure hate to give him a touchdown right before half. So we got to go to work right here. We still can hold him out.
Well, as good as Damarius Faison has done it all year, he just couldn't quite get a hold of him enough to bring him down.
That's right. See if they keep running the ball.
This time they're going
this way.
Come to this left side. Joe Lewis Ralph.
Yeah.
I think that's Kieran Morris maybe. Yep.
Yeah.
Nola Williams was in there. So great job by this side of the Colt defensive line.
Several times tonight we've looked up, seen 3, 4, 5 red helmets around the ball, and, man, that's what you like to see.
48 seconds and counting. They're taking their time, too. They only have 1 timeout remaining.
Yep. Look for a pass right here. Might see this lefty drop back and let one go.
I'll tell you what, every pass that hadn't been to the side, he's run for his life.
Hands it off to 22.
Left side again.
Goodness.
Whoa, what a tackle.
He's going to be dropped short of the first down.
Jaden Young, yeah.
Saves a touchdown right there.
They're going to call a timeout, I think.
They're going to call their last timeout, I think.
He absolutely saved a touchdown.
Yeah, they wasn't the first down.
So that's going to bring up 3rd down and 1 for the Wildcats. They called their last timeout with 25.2 seconds left. Colts on top 30-6 here in the first half.
See, I got some scores here. I don't know how up to date. The EPC's up 24-0 over Bigelow at half. Valley View and Morrilton's tied in a battle at halftime, 21-all. Mountain Home's up over Catholic 21-7. Malvern's beating Highland 20-0 at half. Mansfield's up on Newport 14-8 at the half.
Wow.
And Osceola is winning big in the second quarter, 34-7 over Charleston.
Yeah, I think they went into half up 37-7.
Yeah.
Osceola
37-7 into halftime. So what games? These games are rolling, boy.
So here we go. 3rd down and 1 for the Wildcats. Ball spot at the 18-yard line of Rivercrest.
25 seconds. Need some big plays, Coach.
Quarterback hands it off to 22.
Oh,
he takes it to that right side. He cuts back. He's going to be stopped at about the
Kendrick Brooks was like
14.
That's enough of that.
That's a 14. He's at the 14-yard line. The clock's going to stop momentarily as they move the chains, and now it's cranked back up.
12
seconds
left.
He
stops the clock as he pounds it.
Yeah.
12.9 left to go here in the second quarter. Boy, Coach, I'm trying to get that clock to run real fast.
Yeah, me too.
We can get into halftime with this 30-6 lead. That would look sweet.
So 12.9 seconds remaining in the first half, and should be 2nd down and 10.
That's right, 2nd 10.
And the ball spot at the 13-yard line as they just spiked the ball to stop the clock. They have no timeouts remaining. The Colts have 1 timeout, but unlikely they use it here.
Got a timeout. That's going to be the Colts call one.
They're going to call it. Yeah, they waited to see the formation. And
little gamesmanship here.
Yep.
Colts going to use their last timeout, so no timeouts left. 12.9 seconds left before halftime. Colts up 30-6, and wow, what a first half by the Colt offense. And that's in spite of probably 80 yards of penalties.
I guarantee you every bit of 80.
Yeah, we were told to tell what Rison's doing well. And they said, we're holding too. Any of our holds have been in the line, and you got to find it.
Yeah.
It's been easy to point out the ones that they haven't called on Rison because they've been nobody within 20 yards of the person, and the official's looking at the play, and nothing's being called. So that's the biggest thing. Touchdown call back on a crazy play. So it's – I will say they do play physical, man. They run that ball hard. Line does a good job. They do a good job of blocking.
Yes.
There's not a whole lot of high school defenses who want to stick their face in against lead blockers and not make the tackle. So, and that's what you got to have against an offense.
Rison is loaded up on that front line, man. They know how to punish.
Ball at the 13-yard line, 12.9 seconds left.
Big play right here.
Rolls out.
Marius
couldn't get a roll.
Marius Faison was all over him.
And I'll tell you what, for that left-handed quarterback to roll to his right, that's a difficult pass to try to make there.
Absolutely.
He never got fully around where he could get anything on the ball.
So that played in favor of the Colts there as he was unable to get that pass.
I know you're trying to set up something on that side. You think you're going to have an advantage, but you're sure not helping your left-handed quarterback out and you're rolling to the right.
8 seconds.
Here we go.
8 seconds.
3rd down and 10.
Could be the last play 13. Right here.
He's going to roll left this time. He's got pressure there. Here comes to Kylan. Oh, intercepted. Run it back, Jaden. Oh, what?
What?
They said he caught it in the end zone.
You can catch it in the end zone for an interception. You can return an interception. That's not a dead ball.
Oh, goodness.
We were about to set up the return, too.
Wow.
They called the ball dead.
They call holding on them.
Decline, and it's going to be our ball. But what?
I don't know what happened there. They messed that up big time.
He didn't take a knee, did he? He come out
No,
of the end zone.
Even if there's a flag on that, you don't stop the play. He stopped the play and called touchback.
Yeah.
He gave the touchback signal.
Wow.
I tell you, this
you can
crew
return the interception 109 yards if you want to.
Yeah.
This crew has had a rough first half. Maybe they'll get it together here at halftime. Maybe they'll get them a Coke burger at half and come out different.
So that was no play?
I guess there was no play.
Penalty, or was that?
They called a
He
penalty.
called a touchback.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, they called the interception.
So the interception because we
but there was
we
no
negated
time.
the hold.
Yeah.
So interception.
But he called it dead because it was in the end zone. But I think you can run it out, can't you?
Oh, absolutely.
On the interception.
Yeah.
Now, you can't on a kickoff, can you? You can't run it out on a kickoff.
That's right. On a kickoff, if it goes, it don't matter if you muff it, touch it, whatever. If it goes in the end zone, it's dead.
But he made the wrong call there, and Jay Young, he might have took that 100 yards. You never know.
He's done it already this year.
Yeah. Crazy.
Yeah, that's
anyway,
hey, it's 30-6. We're at halftime,
right.
And we're over here griping. It's 30-6. We ought to just be thankful. But what a great half by the defense.
Yes.
Yeah.
What a great half by the offense, except the holding part. And we had a touchdown called back even. It could we could be up 30.
Right.
And so, but we went ahead and scored on that drive. So what ends well is all well, I guess. But not bad at all.
That's right.
So we're going to take a little break. There'll be, you see the cheerleaders out there, but I don't think the band's performing. They did. As they talked about last week, they did follow up their state championship with another state championship.
I mean,
so
if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
I say we go ahead and get one in football too.
Yeah.
But what a great start. We'll keep you up on the game. The winner of this game plays Prescott or Salem. Right now, Salem's up 8-3 at half. Right?
Yeah, I'm pulling for Salem because that's a much shorter drive.
Yeah,
absolutely.
I'll just have to come back from Louisiana a little soon.
Well, that's true.
All right.
It will be short for you.
Yeah, that'll be all right. We'll drive up here. That's a fun drive up there to Salem.
Yeah.
We can stop at Hardy and eat something or whatever. But anyway, we'll give you a break. Man, get you some rest and come back because I'm out of breath.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back. Getting ready to start the second half. Rivercrest and Rison right here at the Tez. Colts up right now 30-6 over the Wildcats. The Colts will be kicking off to Rison to start the second half. Rison put up 122 yards of offense in the first half, 115 on the ground, 7 yards passing. Had a couple of turnovers. Ended up with 3 turnovers. Jaden Young picked off his 7th pass of the year right at the end of the half. So 2 fumbles and a interception for the Wildcats. The Colts put up 237 yards of offense. Cavante, I mean, he started off 1 for 7, but he did finish the half 7 for 15. 148 yards passing and a touchdown. Joe Lewis-Ralph connected at 1 pass, 39 yards. Jacavion Williams, 2 catches, 42 yards in the first half. Jaden Young, 4 catches, 91 yards, and a touchdown. Colts put up 50 yards on the ground, not much, but 46 of those, and 3 rushing touchdowns were Cavante Washington. So when he has run it, it's been in the end zone. I like that.
I was going to say he's ran 3 of them in.
Yeah, on defense, Kieran Morris, 7 tackles. Demarius facing 4 tackles, 2 quarterback hurries, and a sack. Montarius Smith, 4 tackles and a sack. I don't know who forced one of the fumbles, the second fumble of the game. I'll have to go back and look at that one. But we do have Demarius facing, Andrew Lomack, Joe Lewis-Ralph, Montarius Smith all have 4 tackles at the half. So it's kind of scattered around after that. Colts did a pretty good job outside of just one drive where Rison really got into a rhythm of stopping that run. And so hopefully they can continue. I know Rison likes to wear you down with that offensive line, and I even heard some of their fans saying, hey, even if we're down at halftime, wait till that third quarter when our line starts taking over. And so that's a challenge. We'll see.
Yep.
They're doing good.
Great job, Danny, with the stats, as always.
Yeah, they had a great half. Like I said, we were really harping about the penalties. So we got to clean those up. And, man, you clean those up, you might be up 40 or 50.
That's
but anyway, what I tell you, like we said there toward the close of the first half, we'd take this score all day long if they'd have told us a halftime score. So Colts have looked real well. We just got to get rid of these penalties.
Yep. So here we go. They're going to reset the clock. They're going to put 12 minutes on there. And Hunter Ellis is going to kick off from his own 40-yard line.
I'll tell you, for a while there we were kicking, kind of angle kicking out of bounds, and we've been kicking it where they could return it lately, and they've had a few 20-something yard returns almost at midfield. Last one we covered well, but it almost feels like you're kind of just waiting for something to happen. Onside kick, and it didn't go 7 yards. And so
not exactly how that was planned, but
no, I know they were trying to come out and keep the momentum on their side and get that ball back, but what you've done is it's fixing to be a 5-yard penalty right here, and you've
I'd want to be as far away as I could from the goal line. You're going to put them up there on the 40-yard line.
That's going to be at the 40-yard line going in, man. That is a killer to start.
All right, so here we go. The Colts defense has been strong so far this first half. Let's see if they can continue that here as we start the third. Hand off to number 22 on the right side, and he's going to be grabbed there. Probably going to be a horse collar.
Horse collar, yeah.
As looked like to Kylan Sanders, I think, was over there, wasn't he?
Yeah, what they didn't get was
or Kyrian Morris
blocking the back on Joe Lewis-Ralph, who was trying to get at the corner, and so they missed that one, and ends up being big on us.
We've had 2 plays in the third quarter, and we've seen 2 flags. So just as the first half was, the second half is picking up right where we left off.
Yeah, that's
both of those flags were legitimate calls. They're great calls by the officials,
absolutely.
But we've just seen a lot of penalties in this game.
You're all the way down to the 16-yard line, and they haven't run a play yet.
This time, hand off to 22, and he's going to run it up the middle this time.
Yeah, Nolan Williams on the tackle.
11:34, just into the third quarter here. Colts up big right now, but Rison gets that benefit of that botched kick, and they're on the roll.
It is Demarius Fason's birthday.
All right. I like it.
So happy birthday to that young man. He's had a great season for the Colts. Quarterback under center. He's going to hand it off to 22.
Oh, he bounces out.
Bounces out of a tackle there. And
Joe Lewis grabs him
Joe Lewis
sleeve when he tries to stiff arm him and threw him out of bounds.
Tried to hang up the laundry over on the fence over there and brought him back in. But
so
nice
it's going to bring
pursuit.
up third down and about three, I guess. 3rd and 3.
Well, if you could stop him here, that'd kind of be a gut punch here early in the second half.
So 11:04 left to go in the third quarter.
Need a tackle for a loss for that to happen.
You would think 22 might get the ball, but they're going to go with a counter. That's number 32, I think.
Look at him push. There they come.
He's going to have the first down, I think.
Cavion's in there.
It'll be close.
Who's on the bottom? Is that Kieran Morris? Yep. Kieran Morris on the bottom.
They're moving the chain, so he did get the first down.
Yeah, he picked up 4 yards. First and goal
from the 7. From the 6.
First and goal from the 6. Clock's rolling.
10:50. Rison trying to find some points here early in the second half.
Quarterback under center this time, and 22 sets up. He's going to take the handoff, and he starts right, cuts back to the middle.
That was a heck of a cut.
Sure was. And he takes it in for the 6 points for the Rison Wildcats.
Rison comes out, scores early here in the second half. They're trying to get back in this ball game.
Yeah.
Every time they score, we just got to answer it, and they'll never catch us. That's kind of elementary there. But see if we can't answer this like they did late in that first half.
They're going to go for 2 here.
Big here if you can stop
it.
That's
number 7. I don't know who that is in the backfield, but he just
stopped short.
Took somebody's legs out there.
Yeah. Jacavion Williams
Good stop.
Submarined him and stopped him short.
Great job by that young man. 10:32 left to go in the third, and the 2-point conversion is no good. And your score, Rivercrest 30, Rison 12.
Yeah.
It's a big stop right there.
It sure was.
They haven't had much luck on the 2-point conversions, and that's a good thing.
And it looked like he was going to walk in.
Yep. Well, we appreciate you watching. Thanks for joining here in the second half of this second round state playoff game 2024. We're watching the scores all over the state, especially looking up towards Salem tonight, as Prescott-Salem was 8-3 at halftime, and this winner plays that winner. The winner of this game will either go to Salem or go to Prescott way down south. And right now, Colts have an upper hand on that, but there's a lot of football to play.
A lot of football.
So after the touchdown and failed 2-point conversion, the Rison Wildcats will kick off.
Good crowd here. Crowd's been into the game. They've been loud and vocal, and cheerleaders are doing a good job. And so it's got that playoff atmosphere for sure with number 2 seeds coming in here matching up.
That's number 45, Leo Ramos, with the kickoff. Kicks it. There's going to be another flag.
It's going to be offside.
I think they're going to be. Yep. They got in a hurry there.
Yeah, we may not get done till about 11 o'clock tonight.
Just based on penalties.
Yeah.
As long as we get the win, I don't care. Because
right.
I know, I tell you what, we've played the last 2 Saturdays, and I'm off tomorrow, so I'm going to sleep in.
I'll call you about 6, see if you want to go walk or something.
My wife said, please tell me you don't have another Saturday game, and I said, nope, and don't plan anything for me either. 'Cause
we may not see many Saturday games on the schedule next year. Busy time.
Just trying to get these girls some playing time, and get as many as we can.
Let's try it again.
There we go. That's going to go.
He sailed
so
that.
Corey Bonner catched it about
12.
Get up, SB.
Oh, yeah, he's got him. Oh, there comes a flag right here at the 25-yard line. So just hang on to the football there, Seguri, because they're going to bring it back.
Man, that dude has thrown about 12 holding calls tonight. That's all he calls. Man.
Wow.
There wasn't anybody back there but him and the ball. What'd he do, hold the ball too tight?
Oh,
man.
Mercy.
Ooh. You got fired up a couple weeks ago, Coach. I about had all I wanted this. Man, this is ridiculous. Anytime we do anything positive, here comes that flag and that lean over holding call.
I'd like to know how many he's called on the season because he's got that one down.
You know, when you get in the playoffs, you're supposed to have the better crews. But I
call a block in the back.
That's ridiculous.
Oh, well, we got the football.
That's right.
Got the football. We're deep in our own territory. We've been moving it.
17-yard line?
Yep.
17, yep. 1st and 10 at 17. 10:22 left to go in the third.
See, I miss 1 week and lose self-control. That's the way it goes.
Devontae's going to keep it. He fakes the handoff. He throws over here to wide open to Kavion Williams.
Run. Hold on to the ball.
He's going to take it out to about the 38-yard line where it'll be 1st and 10 for the Colts. Look. No flags. All right. Thank you.
21-yard pickup.
Oh, I got to settle down. You just want to see them do good, and, man, every time a flag comes out. And I know in football you could probably throw a flag every time.
Could throw one every play.
In high school.
This time Cavante's going to have to eat that one as he faked the handoff.
They did a good job.
That line got in there.
I saw D-Man slapping the ground. He knew he just kind of missed his guy.
Yeah.
Yep. They overmatched him and come through that hole there with about 3 of them, and there wasn't anywhere to go.
So
lost a 6 on the play.
That's going to put us behind the chains.
Bring up 2nd down and 16.
9:30 clock running here in the third quarter. Rison with an early score here in the third quarter.
Yeah, Colts need to answer.
Twin receivers on both sides.
Monte takes a good look.
He's going to hand it off to Colin Sanders. Colin bounces off a tackler right there and picks up another 3 yards as he takes it out to the 42-yard line.
Yeah, 10-yard pickup.
So 10-yard gain to bring up 3rd down and 6.
Yeah, that's a nice second down pickup right there on 2nd and long.
I tell you, I like the way Colin's been running with the football here as of late.
He's dishing out some punishment when he hits you, boy.
Empty backfield.
This time he's holding right there. He held his jersey. And again, no call.
Yeah.
Boy, had a hold of his jersey again.
That's about the 5th time we've seen that in this game. And Buddha stops and is making a move back to the football, and his jersey just, I don't know. I guess the wind caught it, and it just pulled out away from his body, and there's no call on the play.
Oh, my goodness.
It's going to cause us to punt.
Well, that hurts the drive, man.
Not what you want.
I just don't understand that. I don't understand that.
I don't understand how this guy hasn't seen any of them.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
This sideline. You'd think every now and then you just luck into one.
There's a snap. Kick.
It's a nice high kick.
It's going to hit at about the 31. Bounce back.
Grab it.
And Kieran Morris will pick it up at about the 35-yard line.
It's a big series right here, guys.
Yeah.
Big series right here. If they score here, they're back in the game. Defense has got to rise up and come get them.
Absolutely.
Surely they've held a few times on that other side, wouldn't you think?
I would think.
As many holding calls that we've got, there should be some on the others because they're calling them all.
Good to see Kendrick Brooks back out there.
Yeah, he's been out for a while with injury, and he's back.
Let's go defense. Tee up
for this game. Hand off to 22. We had an opportunity to get him back there for a loss. He's still on his feet.
Man, oh, man, look at this guy run.
Still on his feet.
First down.
Come on now.
Good night, what a run.
This is what happens when you try to grab the ball instead of just making the tackle.
That dude got hit at the three yards in and carried another 11.
Well, and you also had guys around him that just gave up on the play because you thought Yeah. Well, that guy's going to make the tackle, but then he didn't.
Yeah, that's a big run right there.
So it ends up, what could have been a loss, he ends up picking up 18 yards.
Yeah, wow, 1st and 10.
So 1st and 10 for the Wildcats. Ball spotted at the 46-yard line. There's a handoff. Right number 32. This.
Look out.
And I tell you what, the momentum is shifting.
Yeah, you can feel it.
You can feel it in this place as Rison is starting to pick it up on offense.
When they handed it off back this side, there was nobody. They had to actually just run him down. And it's all the way down to the 14-yard line already.
Wow. So 1st and 10 from the 14. As
32-yard pickup.
I tell you, this Rison offensive line is dominating the football right here.
Yeah,
well, that's 2 carries for 50 yards.
Yeah,
right there to start off that drive. So that's killer.
Let's go defense. You can find it. You can find it right here.
Oh, there's a flag. Let's see what the call is.
Nothing quick.
Okay, call against. Call against Rison.
These are the times that try men's souls.
So the ball's going to be spotted at the 19-yard line. It'll be 1st and 15.
That's the most prophetic thing I've got right now.
And there's a pitch out to number 22. Oh, he slips. And that Colt defense is able to wrap him up. See, big man over there. Or, no, that's D-man. D-man
and in there. Facing.
And the birthday boy, DeMarius facing. So it'll bring up 2nd down and 14 with 6:27 left to go in the 3rd quarter.
Big play right here. Come on, defense. Keep them going backwards.
Quarterback pitches it out here to 32.
Well, ain't nobody.
And again, had an opportunity. Whoa.
He had a hold of our jersey.
Yes, where's the flag? And there is no flag.
Yeah, he grabbed our jersey and threw us down while we were out of bounds.
Unbelievable.
Wow.
I mean, how do you not call that?
Crazy, crazy.
I mean, I don't understand it. I don't understand it.
1st and goal now. 2nd 14, pick up 14 yards.
And it's the same guy.
It's the same side.
It's the same side every time. Yep. It's kind of like, what are we doing out here? And how did we get here? You know what I'm saying?
I hear you.
22 with a handoff.
Nice
stop. Here comes another flag in there. Probably going to be face mask. We've seen several of those early in this game.
It looked more like they just hugged his head. I don't think there was a face mask, but I wouldn't doubt if it's called.
Personal foul.
Chop block
on
us.
Chop block on the defense.
That? Can you believe that? Can you believe that?
Well, that is dang near impossible.
I've never seen things so lopsided.
I tell you, man.
Never in my life.
If I'm, it's going to be hard not to make a call this next week.
Wow.
Yeah.
And we do apologize if any of those officials actually are visually impaired. So.
6:02 left to go in the 3rd. And number 32 is going to take it in on the counter.
Well, if you can't score after all those chances.
Yeah.
And so with 5:58 left to go in the 3rd, the Rison Wildcats score for the 2nd time in this quarter.
We've got a 2-score game
now. Good job on Rison.
Yep, they've come out and put some points on the board.
They've done a good job. Offensive line's done a good job, man. Those running backs do a good job of running hard.
Yep.
Yeah, we've done a great job of helping them out with several penalties.
See if we can't stop them here. They're down 12.
This time the quarterback pitches. Oh.
He's not going to make it.
Yeah, good job there. Yeah. Good job there by Jaden Young as he was able to wrap him up and hold him there until the rest of the guys got there and finished him off. So, again, another 2-point conversion failed by the Rison Wildcats. Will make the score 30-18 with 5:58 left to go in the third. Colts on top.
All right. Colts need to get something going here.
I'll tell you, man, it's frustrating. It is really frustrating to watch.
It is incredibly frustrating. But credit Rison for doing what they have to do to
they're
put the ball in the end zone. So
they're going to keep driving the ball. We're going to keep driving the ball, and they've got it down to 2 scores. So it's time for us to answer back.
Colts were up 30-6. Looks like we were going to run away with it, and they've done a good job of fighting back.
2 quick scores, couple.
And with the momentum shifting like it has, I wouldn't be surprised to see an onside kick attempt right here.
Oh, yeah. You got to just keep coming. If you can keep coming. I still think if you're trying to come back, you'd be better to kick it long. Because these teams having to go half the field is just not too bad.
Kicks it deep. It's Corey Bonner. 15. And he's going to take it out to about the 34-yard line where the Colts will take over first and 10. Need a drive here.
Yeah, you could hurt them a little bit here if you can score.
I know what I saw earlier. It looked like a flag going onto the field, but it was
the tee.
No, it was somebody throwing Buddha his orange glove.
Oh.
I just saw it again. I thought, man, they just threw another flag, but it was somebody throwing him his gloves.
He don't wear them on defense. Let's go. Let's get the ball moving, Colts. You can do this.
It's time. Cavante keeps it. Oh, he starts left, comes back to the right. Oh, he's tripped up.
Good open field tackle by Chandler Reeves right there.
But he's going to pick up about 3 or 4 yards on the play.
Yeah, he read that well, but they caught him from behind and drug him down.
So gain of 4, bring up 2nd down and 6.
I'll take a gain of 4.
We just need a long drive. Just wind this clock down. Just keep driving the ball. Or if you want to go 60 yards right here, we'll take that too.
Newport down 26-14. Osceola up 50-21. Just a few scores from around the area.
Osceola's having a heck of a night up at the Osceola Stadium. Seminoles.
Here we go. 5:06. This time Jaden Young takes the snap, and he's going to be wrapped up.
Man,
for a loss of 1.
With the way they play defense, it just takes too long in the backfield right there. It just gives them a chance to just come off and make the play.
Salem is up 10-3 with 5 minutes left to go in that one.
5 minutes to go in the game?
Yes.
Wow. We need a first down right here. We need to break this momentum because they've got the momentum right now. We need a first down at least.
Tell you what, now he has held several times, not called, but I have been impressed with the way Kyson Walker, number 3 for Rison, has been in position several times.
They've got good technique. They've been right there.
So 3rd and 7 for the Colts. There's that play. This is going to be yes, nice job there. Devontae to Jaden Young.
Big play.
Right.
Nice job. No flags on the play. So successful little tomfoolery there as trick play.
Boy, that was
successful.
Huge pickup right there to get some of that momentum back just a little bit right now.
Takes the ball down to the Rison 23-yard line. 1st and 10 Colts. That's a big play.
40-yard pickup.
That was huge. That was so big, man. That gets them back on their heels. Because, son, they were pinning their ears back and coming with the momentum they had.
Good job getting it to him right in front of the safety,
I thought he was fixing to overthrow him.
Yeah, I did too.
He didn't leave it up. He threw a bullet pass over there.
This time, Jaden Young.
Jaden
flowed through.
Oh, there's a face mask. How about that? Wow.
Yeah.
We're just not going to get a flag. It's just the way it is.
Down to the 11. Pick up a 12 right there.
So a gain of 12 for Mr. Young.
This is big, boys. This is big right here.
Ball.
And the And can pick up a first down. That's right, at the 1 yard line.
We're under 4 minutes left to go in the third.
I hope we don't need it.
Colts on top 30-18.
Let's go, Colts. Put it in the end zone.
Jaden Young back there again. He takes the snap, cuts up the middle.
He is so shifty.
And he's going to take it inside the 5 to the 3.
That linebacker said he was right there a second ago. I don't know where he went.
Man, he makes some moves,
Man,
don't he?
He does.
He does a great job. This is kind of the Jaden Young drive right here.
So it's going to bring up second down.
Yeah, Cavante's like, Jaden, go ahead and take some of these runs.
Yeah.
You get hit for a minute.
Second down and 3 for the Colts.
3 minutes to go in the third quarter. 3 minutes. Colts are up 12, 30-18.
I don't think there's any shock what we're going to do right here.
Jaden Young keeps it.
Got him bent over at the 2. He's going to score there.
Well, what I do like is he didn't try to stick the ball out and make some crazy play like that.
Yeah. Get it knocked out and get a fumble.
No gain on the play.
We got 2 downs to make 3 yards.
That's
so
right.
We need a yard and a half a play. Is that good math?
You either make it or good on Rison, but we need to punch the ball in the end zone right here.
We need a touchdown. Put it back to 3 scores. And,
so here we go.
That makes it difficult going in the fourth quarter.
2 down territory here for the Colts.
Yep.
They're inside the 5. On 3rd down and 2.
Little fake inside and go out.
Of course. Because we were walking in.
Yeah. Isn't that something? About the minute it looks like we're going to do something, they throw a penalty, man. I've just never seen anything like it.
Unreal.
The minute they see we're going to make something positive, there's a flag. I've never seen anything like it.
Wow. 3rd and 7 at the 8.
I've never seen things so one-sided in my life.
Cavante's over here on the sideline.
Yeah, they're
getting wrapped up.
They're taping his foot up a little bit.
Man, that's a big penalty right there.
Well, and it hurts right here not having your starting quarterback in.
Yeah.
Snap. Jaden's going to keep it.
Touchdown.
Oh, he didn't give it to him.
Well, it's a first down.
First down. He's going to take it down to the 1, so it'll be 1st and goal.
Man, I thought he had it. They stopped him right at the 1.
I'll take a first down.
Hey,
oh, yeah.
We can just run some more clock right here. We have 4 downs to try to get it into the end zone from the 1 yard line. So
then you'll have a 3-touchdown lead going in the fourth quarter.
That's right.
We'll take that.
Clock's going. No reason to get into a hurry. You're at the 1. Just don't jump off sides.
Yeah.
Don't hold.
Yeah.
Just block your guy and let's score.
So 1st and goal for the Colts. Jaden Young takes the snap.
Oh,
walks in to the left side.
Magic man.
No flag. Touchdown, Colts.
It's amazing what you can do without a penalty.
I tell you what, I know we're supposed to be real professional up here, but when it's playoff time, you just get emotionally invested, and it's hard not to do anything.
Somebody's cramping up down there in the end zone for the Colts, stretching him out.
Both legs, man. Oh, well, this is hard. Is that Kieran?
Not sure.
Man, oh, man.
The commentary wouldn't be insufferable if the officiating was not insufferable.
Well,
we haven't given that much attention all year, but it's been about as bad as you can get. I don't know what y'all are used to on a Friday night, but this is.
Well, especially playoff football. You
expect.
And we're watching both sides, and so we know that it's happening both sides, but we don't see that, and that's what's aggravating. If it's just a lot of penalties, it's a lot of penalties. But I mean, it gets tough one-sided. Trying to get him up.
That's Kyle Sanders down there.
That's Kyle. Boy, he is hurting.
That's tough, man.
And, man, he has had some big runs tonight, a couple big runs where he's just plowed over guys. 36-18. We're going to go for 2 here with 1:08 left to go in the third quarter. Kyle Sanders coming off, and they'll get some fluids in him. Hopefully he'll be able to come back in the game. He's had a heck of a game. They've used him in some different ways tonight.
Lex Latham back there in the backfield.
Oh, gosh. Good night.
Ooh. Here we go. Yeah.
Man, oh man, let's make everything as hard as we can.
We haven't seen these many penalties both ways combined all year.
Yeah.
It's just been a choppy game with no flow.
Yeah. So we're going to try it again. We're going to have to kick now, and tried that earlier and was a little unsuccessful as it hit the left upright. Yeah.
So Hunter Ellis on to try the point after. Joe Lewis Ralph with the hold. Kick is up, and it is good.
Good
So
deal.
1:08 left to go in the third. 37-18, Colts on top.
Way to go, Hunter Ellis. Nice hold, Joe Lewis Ralph, and Colts go up 37-18. Oh, mercy.
Oh, wow. We do appreciate you guys tuning in, though. I had over 700 watching earlier, so.
Yeah. Osceola's up 50-28. What a game that they're playing tonight. Let me see if I can catch us some other scores here.
A lot of offense there.
Kylan Sanders back on the field, and looks like he's going to kick off right here.
EPC did come out on top tonight, 36-12, so they're in the semifinals next week. They're in the Final Four in Class 2A for the second year in a row.
Unless something's wrong with Hunter, it's a little puzzling that the guy who's just cramping up would kick off.
Is kicking off. Yeah, that's kind of tough, isn't it? There's the kick.
Hits at about the 28 and picked up at about the 22.
Look out.
And that's number 22.
You got to get him, guys. You got to get him down.
Boy, he can run.
Yeah.
Man.
And he's going to take it
Christian Reeves
out to 32-yard line.
Christian Reeves, Chandler Reeves, Kyson Walker, they've all done some excellent work tonight for the Rison Wildcats. Been pretty good.
Yeah.
So it'll be 1st and 10 Rison at the Rivercrest 32-yard line. 58.6 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. Rivercrest on top 37-18.
Mr. James said cold night there. It's 90 degrees in the Philippines.
Wow. Roughing it over there.
Yeah. I don't know if I want it 90.
Yeah, that's pretty. We've had a lot of that this summer. We're ready for this cooler weather. Not 20 or 10, though.
There's 22 again. He's had a nice game for the Wildcats on the ground.
Christian Young with the tackle.
And he's going to have.
And he's just a sophomore coach.
I think he's going to have the first down. They're moving the chains.
Yeah, quarterback and Christian Reeves, sophomores, man. That Rison's going to be good for the next few years.
Yeah, they've got some real weapons, plus that big old line they got.
Yeah.
They got a few seniors up there on that line. They got 15 seniors, so they're going to lose some.
There's 22 again. This time he's going to be met there. Oh, and there's another flag coming in.
Wow.
It's got to be another face mask, probably.
Personal foul. Face mask against the Colts.
I've never seen that many face masks called in a whole year.
No.
It's just crazy.
So after the penalty, ball will be spotted at the 11-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10.
Wow.
For the Wildcats.
30 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Rison trying to tighten it up here before we go into the last quarter. This last minute or so went slow.
Yeah, the clock's running now, and quarterback hands it off to number 19, I believe.
Yep.
That's Keyshawn Haywood, and he's going to be stopped
Jamison
at the
Johnson
5.
On the tackle.
Freshman Jamison Johnson on the tackle.
We need a turnover right here. We need a turnover.
That may be the last play of the third quarter. You'll start seeing people throwing up the 4s.
Yeah.
Indicating we're going into the final frame, and the Colts leading this one 37-18 with 12 minutes to play here at the Tez. Second round of the playoffs.
We got some tough football to play for the next 12 minutes. And so we're going to have to get our wagons in a circle. and saddle up our horses because, man, we got some work to do.
Well, what looked like it was going to be a blowout
yeah.
early on. Credit Rison coming out, grabbing that momentum, and taking it right down and scoring a couple times. And they've had some great field position. One on an accidental onside kick by us. And then one
nice return
on a great 46-yard return by Christian Reeves. Man, Christian Reeves has been outstanding.
Real nice
tonight. And to think he's just a sophomore, that's scary for the state, but that's real scary for the 3A8 conference.
Yes,
they're like, man,
they're
going to feel like he's been there for 18 years by the time he graduates.
Yeah, I agree. Kind of crazy, boy. We knew it was going to be a tough game. I tell you, I think getting that early lead kind of fooled us a little bit.
Yeah.
That we had this thing on cruise. And
this is more what I expected.
Yeah.
Well, we this game started out with a couple of Rison turnovers, and we really didn't capitalize on those like you would really hope so.
Right.
But
yeah, they're about to go in again here.
This time, number 19 again.
Oh, nice play right there.
And, I see Jaden Young and Jameson Johnson in there.
Yep.
Valley
View Morrilton 42-42 in the fourth, guys. They've got a slugfest going on over there.
So we're looking at third down and go from the or actually third and one, I guess. Yeah.
One from the 2.
So he can get a first down right here.
Boy, you need a tackle for a loss right here.
Yeah.
Quarterback under center.
Oh, they moved. Yeah.
There's some movement. Yeah, that's going to back them up.
That was no doubt.
That's a big play. Fordyce is up 30-8 over Jessieville. Boonville's beating Mayflower 28-13. On our side of the bracket, Salem's still up 8-3 is what they're showing here in the third. You said we was in the fourth in that game, didn't you?
Yeah.
Osceola just won 50-28.
Yeah.
I tell you, that play right there, that may be.
That may be a big play.
That's you know, they were looking at getting a first down. Now it's going to be third down, and a little bit longer to go, and they're going to hand it off to 19 again, and he's going to
stop him. They're pulling him back. He's going to go in the end zone. Well, they won't blow the whistle.
They called it down right
here.
They
called him down, yeah.
But it is going to be a first down.
It's going to be a first down. Yeah, it'll be first and go.
Kind of like we were a while ago in the same spot.
They won't blow the whistle, and it causes a lot of confusion.
So first and go for the Wildcats as they were able to counter that penalty. There was that penalty could have hurt them in a bad way right there, but instead they were able to pick up the first down. Now it's first and go for Rison.
Mansfield's beating Newport 26-14.
I tell you what, it's a heck of a defense by Mansfield because Newport puts up a lot of points.
Yep.
Quarterback's going to take it.
Should be a touchdown right there.
No signal yet. There it is.
I was like, I don't know what takes so long to call the
I don't either.
He easily had the touchdown.
He's telling the coach to get off the field.
No, there's a player down. Who is that?
Is that Kylan Crampon again?
No, it's Nolan. Nolan Williams took a helmet to the knee a couple weeks back, and
he's still
been a
limping.
little gimpy, and he was in on the tackle right there. So, or right before that.
Warren's up over Pocahontas 35-0.
Somebody call a timeout.
Well, I guess they did, or calling a injury timeout maybe. Elkins is up 21-10 over Mena. Malvern's winning 34-0 over Highland.
They've taken a timeout off the board. Has Rison called a timeout this half?
I don't know.
They might have just called one. I'm not sure.
Because the players are on the sideline as if somebody called. I never saw the official. I'm over here in this corner, too, where I couldn't see.
I figured it was an injury timeout, but usually they don't let the teams leave the field on that.
42 seconds left in the game. Prescott just tied it up 10-10.
Oh, my goodness. Wow.
Appreciate Doug Hennard keeping us up to date on these scores.
So coming back.
2-point conversion attempt here. Coming up for Rison. 37-24 is your score right now with 10:30 left to go in this ball game.
Got to hold them out right here. Big conversion right here.
Back.
He's in.
Handed off to 22, and he takes it in.
Good run.
They're starting to blow some people off of that line up there. They're just wearing on us.
That line's tough.
That line is a big load, and they're done a good job blocking people.
It's an 11-point game now.
It is 11 2 touchdowns. Kind of like what he did a few years ago with Star City. He brought them back in the second half.
That's right. Yeah, we were up.
We actually got
a few
down.
Touchdowns in the first, at halftime, and we got down in that game.
We had to come back and win that game late with as you said earlier, a miraculous play. And so we'll see if we can answer the call here. That's what they got to keep doing, just answer the call.
Yeah, this was a 30-6 game, so they've outscored the Colts 20-7
here in the second half.
Here in the second half, and
Douglas says Mansfield up 32-14 over Newport.
14. Newport. That's in the fourth quarter too.
Always got to be ready for the onside and that little short pop kick he does.
Yes.
That's number 45, Leo Ramos, set to kick off for the Wildcats.
See what we can get done here by the Colts. We got some deep and some shallow. They're looking for it. He's going to kick it away.
Kick it deep.
Corey Bonner takes it at about the 12. Looking for some blockers. He runs into his own guy right there.
Boy. Was that not a horse collar there? He grabbed him around the neck.
So he's going to take it to the 21-yard line is where they're going to spot that.
He was trying to pick his way through that hole, wasn't he?
First and 10. Yeah, he run into one of his blockers there.
Yeah, he was just about to come through that hole there. 10:22 left to go here in this game. We got a good one, boys and girls.
This is a huge possession for the Colts.
Yeah. Put your recliners in the upright position. We need to be cheering right here, all right?
Yeah, got to at least flip the
field. Be ready. Man, oh, man.
Here we go. Devontae Washington back in at quarterback for the Colts. It's a snap. He fakes the handoff, throws.
Had him.
Throws in the middle of the field there to Jacavion. Jacavion got a hand on it, but was unable to catch it.
It was a little in front of him, and it was rifled through there.
He's making sure nothing gets picked off. He's not floating anything over the middle.
So it'll bring up second down and 10. 10-18 left to go here in this contest.
I'd rather see it fall to the turf for sure.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. We need first downs. We need first downs.
Buddha and Jacavion out to the right. There goes Jaden Young joining them. Camonte Rose right. Passes over here to Buddha Harris.
And there's a flag. And when he throws a flag, there's 0 people there.
Yeah, there's nobody there.
First down, nobody there. But there is a flag.
It's going to be holding on us, I guarantee you. I guarantee you. There wasn't even anybody back there.
I mean.
There wasn't anybody back there.
Flag and there was nobody. It was 5 of our guys.
The minute he sees a completion, he throws a flag.
Wow. Pick up the first down, and that is negated by yet another penalty.
That's just crazy.
Going to put it all the way back to about the 10.5-yard line.
There wasn't a white jersey even in the backfield to be held.
So the penalty on the play will back it up. And
that's aggravating.
Ball's going to be spotted at the 11-yard line.
Wow.
Second down and 20.
See if we can do it again. Second and real long.
There's a snap. Cavante drops back.
Going to throw it deep.
Looking over here to the left. He has Kieran Morris. Is there a flag? No flag.
Every time,
I don't know.
There's been nobody clean down the field. It's grabbing somebody every time. It's so frustrating.
I don't see any.
And we hate to mention anything about calls, but it's pretty egregious when you're on an island and nobody sees anything. That one not as egregious as several
Previous.
of them have been, where they have just grabbed the jersey.
I just watched the replay, and guess what? It was a penalty.
It was a penalty. Yeah, I figured.
3rd and long, guys. Man, these penalties they're eating us alive.
Yeah.
They're eating us alive. Slow death.
Fonte rolls to his left. This one's going to come up short. He had some pressure back there on him, and it's going to bring up 4th down.
Yeah, and they're going to have good field position out of this punt.
Cabante's having a little trouble with that ankle.
And here's the thing. I don't know if Nolan's coming onto the field. You know, he was
he's
being helped off. He's our punter.
But he's limping.
He's out there. Yeah, we got several guys limping. Cabante's limping. They tried to tape that ankle, and he's still not got a good foundation to throw the ball off of.
Well, that's killer. That play was well covered by Rison.
Yeah,
defense.
4th.
They did a good job right there.
No. Joe Lewis is going to step back there as Nolan motioned for him to come back to punt the ball.
He may have felt like he couldn't do it.
That is straight up. Boy, and takes a bad bounce. I mean, that ends up at the 31. That is a 20-yard net punt. And I just looked at it. The Colts have been called 18 penalties tonight on the Colts.
18 penalties.
18 penalties.
9
Rison
minutes.
takes over 1st and 10 at the Colt 31-yard line.
9 minutes, 42 seconds, Coach, to go here in this 4th quarter.
7 penalties on Rison, 18 on the Colts.
Colts are up.
It sure seems like there's been
11.
more than 25 penalties in this game.
Yeah.
So here we go. Quarterback under center. He's going to hand it off to 22, and he's going to be brought down at about the 27-yard line.
Well, Nolan's slow to get up, but he did make the tackle.
Yep. Going to gain about 4 yards, 4 or 5 yards.
So gain of 4, bring up 2nd down and 6. Clock is running, 9:20 and counting.
Got to have a stop right here. Got to have a stop, Colts.
Tyson Walker, the quarterback, drops back. The lefty throws it over, and it's
picked off.
Dropped.
Good job by Jaden Young.
Jaden Young almost had his 8th interception on the season.
Boy,
and he wishes he had another opportunity there. He and Buda Harris were both back there. And
that went through his fingers 2 or 3 times.
I tell you what, he closed out on that well because I thought that was going to be a touchdown.
I thought he was about to walk in.
And
here comes Nolan limping off again. We got some guys banged up right now, guys.
That was a great play call.
Yeah, it was.
So that's going to bring up 3rd down and 6 for the Rison Wildcats.
Big defensive stand right here. You know, they're in two-town territory, of course. We're down under 9 minutes, 8:55.
22 takes that counter, and he's going to be stopped short.
Yeah, good play defense.
So it's going to bring up a big 4th down.
Jaden Young and Demarius facing.
Valley View and Morrilton heading to overtime.
Wow,
I just got a text
that
about
is a
that.
battle up there, man. It was 42-all last I seen. Big play right here.
Huge.
4th down.
4th and 3.
4th and 3. Got to bow up
4th
line.
down and 3. The ball spotted at the 24-yard line.
Got to win the battle at the line right here. Got to the battle of the trenches.
Snap. Hand off to 22.
Big play.
And he's going to be stopped short. He's going to be stopped short.
77.
The ball is going to be turned over on downs.
Emmanuel
Harris
comes up and hits him, and along with a couple others, but that was so huge, guys.
I tell you what, 22 has had a ball game for this Rison Wildcat team on the ground, and that time the Colts were able to win that battle.
They were winning,
and that was a big play.
Man. It sure was. It sure was. Big battle win right there.
So with 8:05 left to go in the game, the Colts hold the Rison Wildcats at their 22-yard line, and that's where they'll take over 1st and 10.
No defensive play has been bigger than that right there.
That's right. biggest defensive play of the year so far up to that point.
Salem scored with no time left on the clock to win 16-10.
Salem Greyhounds are going on.
That's Jaden Young back at quarterback. He gets outside here.
He hit a little stutter step, made the guy slow down, and just exploded around the side.
And guess what?
He's just faster than you think he is.
He plays at pace, man, and he can just turn that thing on. He sees the field so well, and then when he knows when he needs to turn it up, he just does it. He just turns it into.
When he hits that afterburner, he goes, don't he? Wow,
he does that in basketball too, with the basketball dribbling down the floor. He's really good at pace.
Yeah. And the only thing wrong with that run, he ran out of bounds.
That's right. He did pick up a first down. It'd be first and 10 at the 37-yard line. He's there. He hands it off to Jacavion Williams. Baby, he busts through. He's going to take it to the house.
No flags.
Jacavion Williams.
No flags. Touchdown.
63 yards for the senior, Jacavion Williams.
Oh, that's big.
And that extends that Colt lead with 7:46 left to go in this game. That was huge.
Oh,
how about a two-play 78-yard drive?
Yeah,
I like
that's the Colts we know. Big plays. Big plays, and the Colts get their first big one of the night. Wow.
That was huge.
You talking about a turn of events. 4th down and 3, big stop, and then those two big plays, and all of a sudden we're back up 3 touchdowns. That's amazing.
I love it.
I love it.
They're back in the 40s again. We love scoring in the 40s. You're just about going to have to pit up 50 to beat this team, I tell you.
Guarantee you. Oh, high snap. Jaden Young starts one way, breaks a couple of tackles, and guess what?
Look at him.
He just flexes his way into the end zone. 2-point conversion is good by Jaden Young. And 45-26.
Man, that's
was a huge touchdown.
Coach
on top. 2-point right there.
That is huge. That is huge. Wow. Man, that's a turn of events like you ain't never seen right there. That's something else.
Hey, I have a suggestion here. Let's just kick the ball deep right here. How about that?
I've been trying to vote for that forever, and I don't know.
He's kicked it off his foot a couple of times over here on the sideline. Let's make sure we put a toe into that thing.
Absolutely.
There comes Mr. Ellis back out to kick.
Well, that's a little demoralizing after you.
Yes, sir.
We get the big stand right here on defense and then take it to the house 2 plays later.
And they had the ball on the 30. I mean, they got the ball after that punt. They had the ball on the 30. You know they're thinking, hey, we're going to be down 4 here. Just a minute.
I was thinking they're fixing to walk it right down.
Yeah.
So 7:46, Hunter Ellis tees it up, set to kick it off.
Coach do it. Oh, he did it again.
Man, again. Pick it up.
He's not.
I was like, they can pick it up and run it.
What is he doing?
He's I don't know.
Just kick the ball. Kick the ball.
Just kick it out of bounds.
Man, oh man.
We don't have to do anything fancy with it. And he's not, and we're not trying to onside kick it. We've never. That hasn't happened all year.
Hunter's had a wonderful year.
I feel for Hunter. Yeah, he's been great all year. So,
but just
if you're in
kick
sports,
away. Just
if
kick
you're
away.
in sports, you're going to have nights like that where things just don't go well.
And when you're the kicker, it gets magnified because you're out there by yourself.
It does.
So we're not down on Hunter Ellis by no means. We just want to kick the ball away, and this pooch kicking is just not working.
And just like that, 1st and 10 at the 35 going in. So
here we go.
It's 7:46
left to go in the game.
This ain't gonna be easy tonight, is it, guys?
22 takes the snap.
Direct snap.
And edge.
Boy, hold on that.
Boy, there's a good tackle right there.
That was Jaden Young.
Yeah, it looked like a Jaden Young tackle, man. He goes out there and just takes your legs out from under you.
You can go back and look at that one. There was a reason that whole side was open.
Yeah. Yeah, that left side is that's our Achilles heel, that left side.
Yeah, they've done a good job around that side.
That's been our Achilles all year, that left side.
Clock is at 7:15 and counting.
They're just
this time 22.
Christian Reeves now
is still on his feet as he spins away from the tackle. He's running. He's running hard out there, and they blow it.
Island going to be credited with the tackle.
They blow it dead. Somehow Buddha had the football to do that.
Yeah.
7:03 left to go in this game. Feels like 9 days right now.
It does.
It just goes so slow when you're ahead. 7:01 now. Clock's running again. They'll come to line 1st and 10 for the Rison Wildcats.
Boy, Christian Reeves does a great job just weaving his way.
How many yards does he have, dude?
I'll have to check. He's smooth.
That dude high steps.
This time he hands it off to number 19.
Ooh, there's a nice
tackle. Keyshawn Haywood.
Yeah.
Nice tackle over that far
Williams
side.
And
was Diesel over there?
That's 33. Freshman.
33 is Lathan Bolden.
6:25 and counting. Colts on top, 45-26, but Rison has the football in the red zone. That's Reeves again.
Back him up.
Oh, fumble. The ball. Fumble on the play.
Colts think we
have
it.
Said they have it.
Looking for a signal.
And guess what?
Yeah!
D-Man, Emmanuel Harris has the football. And another Rison turnover. That will be
the third one of the night, right?
Actually, I think that's the fourth because they had 2 fumbles and an interception.
That's
in
right,
that first
the interception. Yep. So, right there at the close of the first half, wasn't it?
Yes.
It got called, stopped.
At the 10-yard line.
Wow.
Man, what a.
So here we go, 6-11.
Yeah.
And the Colts get another turnover.
You get a couple first downs, and whether they get it back or not, I don't think they can catch you if you can get a couple first downs right here.
Yeah, I'll have to go back and check that first down, too. I mean, that forced fumble.
They're still showing two timeouts for Rison.
It's Jaden Young.
Oh, he slipped.
Quarterback, and he hands it off. Was that Jacavion?
Jacavion, yeah. He made a cut and just slipped down on the turf.
We're going to have to rake our grass. It's getting slick.
Someone said EPC will be at home next week against Mount Ida.
Mount Ida.
As they beat Bigelow tonight, 36-12.
Osceola's in. EPC's in. Valley View's trying to get in from this region. We're trying to get in from this region. Newport's trying to come back, but they're behind the 8 ball right now.
The Colts are playing, running this play clock down, and before they
5:30
snap the
left.
Football.
We just need that clock to run really fast.
There it is. That's going to be Jaden Young keeping it.
Hold on to it, Jaden.
And
you can't double tap him. Man, I thought he was wrestling for a minute, man.
Yeah.
He fell down on him and jumped up and fell down on him again.
Yeah. That was really not the that's not technique that you teach, is it?
I don't know, man. I don't know.
So 3rd and 1 for
they're watching a different game
the
than
Colts.
I'm watching. I know that.
Clock's running, 4:50 and counting. That was interesting play. It was almost like a wrestling move.
It was. He fell on him and got up and fell back on him again.
It works in the WWE.
Yeah.
There's Jaden Young with the keeper.
Run.
Oh!
Almost
got out of there. He tried to come out of there. First down. Well, there's a flag.
Wow.
There's another flag.
Hey, can you lay hands on a player? I guess so.
I don't know. I've given up trying to keep up with anything. We're just going to play a little football.
Yeah, we're just going to play football. We've made our displeasure known time and time again. I apologize.
Yeah, we do apologize, but, man.
I'm getting notes from all over. Settle down, boy. You're still healing from surgery.
Too. My family's like, they're bad, but you got to chill.
I know.
So we do apologize for that. That's usually not us at all.
It's just, I don't know. There's a lot on the line here. I get a little bit tuned up when it's a little lot on the line, but you got to be professional, and I've not been tonight. What do we do in here? Somebody.
It's going to be offsetting. So penalties against both players.
Sure.
4:30 left. That's a first down, isn't it? Have they not moved the flags yet?
Yeah, it's a first down. It was 3rd and 1, and we got 6 yards. First down.
Yeah.
Easy.
Well, I tell you what. I tell you, the coolest customer in this place tonight is Coach Johnny Fleming.
Well, I think there was 2 penalties on Rison on that play.
Okay.
There was 2.
But I tell you, he is the coolest customer in this place tonight. Johnny Fleming is always professional.
Well, I thought they called the offsetting, then called an additional.
They did. That's what he called. Yeah.
Penalty.
Colts get a first down. That's going to run another minute or two off the clock. So, guys, it's looking better and better. Like we're going to Salem, Arkansas here next Friday night.
Doug Henry said you only have to be professional if you get paid.
Yeah, that's true. Thank you, Doug. That's very true. That's very true.
Best payment I've gotten tonight was Coach Dye bought me a Colt burger. I appreciate that. Newport lost tonight to Mansfield 34-14.
Wow.
Boy, that was just dominant performance.
Yeah. Isn't that something?
So here we go. 1st and 10 for the Colts. 4:28 and counting. And
they shook hands. That's good to see.
Yeah.
Good sportsmanship.
That's good. It helps get a handle on things. Yeah. Emotions running a little high.
Yeah, this is big stuff, man. These teams have a lot of tradition.
Ton of tradition between both these teams.
Oh, Jaden Young with the keeper.
Wow.
Oh, man. Oh, he slowed down right there. It's about the 28-yard line.
What did he do, try not to score?
I don't know, but he stayed in bounds.
Yeah.
He did.
I think he's just running clock. That dude's smart.
He is smart.
He's a smart cookie. He said we're up 3 touchdowns, but they don't need the ball back.
Yeah.
And so let's see how much more of this clock we can run. 4:03 left to go in the game. Clock runs now. We're under 4 minutes.
32-yard pickup right there.
You know, nobody studies the game like Jaden Young.
Boy, that's true.
Osceola wins.
Watching film.
They get Bismarck next at Bismarck. They have to go to Bismarck? I thought Osceola had full home.
Bismarck is a 1 seed. They must be on top.
Yeah, they're on top.
They've got to go to the Biz.
This time, Jacavion Williams on the carry, and there's another flag over there on the far side.
Boy,
Colts are at 20 or over 20 penalties tonight. It's going to be a sideline warning on.
Yeah, that ought to be penalty because they had one.
Yeah.
That's true. I forgot about that.
Yeah, they had one earlier in the game.
And, they're marking it off.
They're marking it off,
So that was.
Oh, there's another.
That's on their coach right there. He's been trying to get one.
Well, Rison doing their best to catch us on penalties in the last couple. Of course, if you get 2 on a play for a couple times, it doesn't take long.
Valley View comes back and wins 49-42.
Wow, what a game.
They get the great honor of playing Parkview next week. Parkview won 41-0 tonight against Maumelle.
There's another penalty against Rison.
Wow.
Colts are down to the 8-yard line.
Yeah. Dardanelle's about to beat Prairie Grove. Arkadelphia's about to beat Gentry. Well, I'm glad we don't have to go to Arkadelphia this year.
Yeah.
Monticello's beating Hamburg. Mills is about to beat Clinton.
Courtney Douglas says football Friday night is going to be on before the Colts fans.
Yeah, this is 9:45. We're still playing with
3:21
3:20 left.
The clock is running, though.
Yeah. It's about over now.
And there's 10 on the play clock, so we're going to run this down a little bit.
Salem won 16-10. Mansfield beats Newport. Dumas beats Glen
Cavion
Rose.
Williams on the carry. Yep, there comes 2 flags.
Boy.
Of
course.
On the Colts. 10-yarder. Running out of sheets of paper.
So after the holding penalty, he backed up to the 18-yard line. It'll be first and
goal at the 18.
First and go from the 18. Clock's going to start. We're under 3 minutes left in this one. Play clock's at 20.
Yeah, Coach Dye let us know earlier that Damari is facing it. It is his birthday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
happy birthday.
We hope happy birthday advance to the quarterfinals.
That's right. Jaden Young with the keeper. And he's going to go in for the score.
There's that what you're talking about. Playing
That's it. You know what I'm saying? He just looked and see.
You to sleep.
He just started out there to see what he had and knew when he had the right angle and could just turn it on, you know.
Wow. That's crazy. That dude is smooth. He is so smooth. He's smooth like butter. Smooth like butter.
I mean, I don't even know who to compare him to.
No.
Yeah.
You know?
No, he's
on our side.
I really haven't seen anybody like him through the years and the things that he does. And his sports IQ is off the charts no matter what sport he's playing. I mean, I couldn't be more impressed with that young man.
On our side of the bracket, Dumas is left, Mansfield is left. They'll play each other next week on our side. And then Salem and Rivercrest play each other at Salem.
Ellis with the point after, and it is good.
On the other side, Bismarck's left. Osceola goes there next week. Fordyce and Boonville. Boy, they've got a slugfest to get through that side of the bracket. Fordyce, Osceola, Bismarck, and Boonville. Boonville's beat Mayflower 35-13. So, guys, 3A is a dogfight every week.
It's as deep as I've ever seen a classification where you look and go, man, there's 8 teams that could win this thing.
Yeah. All 8 teams left could be considered winners. Bismarck, Osceola, Fordyce, Boonville, Dumas, Mansfield, Salem, Rivercrest. Wow. Our first trip to Salem. Man, I tell you what, they were just non-existent back in the day in football. They weren't good at all. And they have just kept building and building up there. Even their basketball is good. Girls are they've won some state championships, haven't they?
Yeah.
And I've just never seen a school grow and athletic program grow like Salem Greyhounds has through the last 20 years.
They have to stop and eat at Highland or somewhere.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. There's a good place to eat up there.
Guys, this was an 11-point game with Rison driving the ball
at the 10.
And the Colts get that big turnover on downs. Jacavion takes to the house a couple plays later, and it has been all Colts.
That was the turning point of the game, was that stop on that fourth down.
And then a fumble on the 10 right down here.
We have took care of the ball. We got to give the coach that part. I don't know about the penalty thing, but we have took care of the ball. There we go, Coach.
And caught it about the 11-yard line. And
now we just got to get him down. There's another flag. He's going to go all the way.
It's going to be a block in the back, I believe.
Yeah, it's coming back.
It's coming back.
Yeah.
Oh, there's another block in the back.
There's a flag coming way back here. Yeah, he
saw it.
Yeah, that was a no-doubter.
So it's going to be 2.
And what kills you is if you're a coach is like, that's pointless.
Yeah.
Even if this wasn't here, they just ran over the guy from behind.
52-26 Colts. 2:16 left, and this might take 30 minutes to figure all this out.
Block in the back or whatever. I tell you what, Christian Reeves is an absolute player.
That dude runs like Eric Dickerson.
Man,
remember Eric Dickerson?
Kind of up tall.
Yeah, he'd run up tall and just high knee running, and he just keeps pumping those legs. To think that dude's a sophomore, there are going to be some folks looking at him over the next 2 or 3 years, probably already on the radar of a lot of teams.
They said he's been dunking a basketball since 7th grade. I saw somebody post that earlier.
Well, he is athletic as they come.
He's got 150 yards rushing tonight.
Once again, EPC will face Mount
carries.
Ida next week at home in the semifinals of 2A. They are 1 win away from going back to the finals like they did last year.
And I'm 54 and still can't dunk a basketball. It's not fair.
I could for about a 4-year period when I was about 20, and that's about it. But it took everything I had. I had to run from half court just to get it up there.
So 2:16 remaining in this one.
Yeah, I remember I could dunk in 8th grade, and then 11th grade I had a knee surgery, and then in college I just kept getting fatter every year. That pretty much did it.
2:16. Let's get this finished and get on to Salem. We will be practicing on Thanksgiving Day.
It's a tradition.
Quarterback drops back. He throws.
Pick that one off.
Deep. Corey Bonner in the coverage.
Great play.
And
I tell you what, that is not their rule of emphasis as those receivers and those safeties.
Here comes another flag.
Another flag
at the 22-yard line.
Wow.
Because they just let them kind of guard each other, and whatever happens.
I think one of their players said something to the referee on this side over here.
Yeah, they're not real happy.
He threw it after the play.
I don't think we're going to have as many penalties as we did in the Mills game a couple years ago, but we're going to be close.
Well,
that was a school record then, so it's going to be close.
That game went to 10:30 that night.
So unsportsmanlike conduct penalty against the Wildcats.
Malvern beat Highland. Warren beat Pocahontas. Elkins beat Mena. And Mills wins big tonight, 35-10. Speaking of Mills, they beat Clinton, 35-10. Southside's beaten Heber Springs by a touchdown.
Well, Southside's had a good year,
Yes,
too.
they have. There's another school that's really built up their athletic program.
They dropped in and took our place in the 4A3.
Is that right?
And they've done a great job.
See Jace Moore out there, 64. Marcos Pineda, 75. Jason Sissel's out there.
They're still running hard,
Boy,
man.
they do, man.
That's 30. Whoa.
That's Jaden. Yeah, no, I thought
No,
that's
Burks.
Chris Burks.
Yeah, he did a
Number
Jaden
20.
Young tackle. He learned something from
Got
Jaden.
a lot of freshmen in, a lot of sophomores in.
Yeah, playing in the second round of the state playoffs. How exciting is that?
That's cool. Also,
2 minutes. 2 minutes.
They've put some of their backups in, and
2 minutes to go. There's the snap. There's the handoff. Oh, upended there by number 23.
Dawson.
Brennan Dawson there on the tackle.
I'll tell you what.
Clock running, 1:30 left to go in this game. 2nd and 5 for the Rison Wildcats.
I like the way number 5 runs the ball, man.
Oh, man.
They got another one back there, too.
They run hard, man. They come out of there just flying. Here he comes around the edge. See if we can't get him knocked down. He's gonna have a big gain right here. They may not catch him.
Number 19.
He's gonna score. Touchdown, Rison.
No penalty.
No
That's
penalty on
touchdown.
that one. Big score late for Rison. You know we got an onside kick coming, even though it's probably out of reach. But with 1:07 left to go.
61-yard touchdown.
61 yards. What number was that?
Number 19.
19.
That is Keyshawn Haywood on a big run, and once he got past around the line, he was gone. There wasn't no catching him.
He's done a good job tonight.
Rison plays to the whistle. Oh, goodness. Getting word that Fordyce quarterback tore his Achilles tonight during the game.
Man.
And he is a big part of that team. That's got to be tough.
There's a pass over to that left side. Complete
down
to number 19.
Did they?
Looked like there was a flag come out from under the pole there. I don't know if we were offsides or. Okay, they're going to count it. 52-34.
Yes.
With 1:07 to go. 52-34.
Should be 32 because they had 24. No, they had 26. Didn't
Yeah.
At 26, so it should be
26 and
34.
8. Yeah. Well, it ended up being a high-scoring game, but it sure didn't look like that after a couple quarters. What was it, 30-6 at halftime, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And so we ended up with 22, and they ended up with almost 30, 28 points. They scored second half. So we won the game in the first half, to be honest. And, boy, they sure made a run of it that second half, though. Good night. That was they had me on the edge of my seat, that's for sure. Josh Connor says on the way to Salem, stop at Rebel Time out in Highland. Their food is pretty good, Coach. Rebel Time.
Yeah. Oh, I have a lot of folks up there at Highland. I'll check in on that.
Josh always knows where the good eating places are.
Yeah. I know. I don't know if it's still open up there. Meacham's used to have some massive onion rings. They were really good.
That means I'm going to probably be driving Thanksgiving Day.
Ball goes out of bounds.
Colts will take it over at the 35.
Yep.
Yeah.
So 1:07 left in this one. You think the victory formation may be coming out
here?
Should
be time.
That's what I think.
There's still some timeouts on the board, but we'll see if they take them.
So, yeah, the Colts will be practicing football Thanksgiving.
Tell you what, very impressed with the Rison Wildcats. Very impressed with Coach Chris Barine.
Mm-hmm.
Second team he's brought in here in the last 2 years and give Rivercrest everything they wanted and some. Very good technique. They kept us from the long ball most of the night. I don't know if we ever got one completed. We did them wheel routes. It was really the damage. And had a 135-yarder and a 63-yard. That was a run, wasn't it? That was the big play of the night by Jacavian Jacavian Williams. And, of course, Jaden put on a show there in that one drive. did a great job. We
I hate to hear that about Cadillac Ellison.
Yeah, that's heartbreaking. Man. That's heartbreaking.
That kid's had an amazing year and just a sophomore too.
Yeah.
That 3A8 conference, Rison and Fordyce, is going to have some knockdown dragouts over the next couple of years.
Yes.
Yeah, they're just 20 miles down the road from each other, and that's their rival. That's their rival.
That's right.
52-34. We're going to have one more snap, and that's going to be our final, Coach.
That's going to be
52-34 Colts.
I like it.
As we move on to the quarterfinals of the state 3A playoffs, we will be in Salem, Arkansas next Friday night. Colts will practice on Thanksgiving Day. It's a tradition. And, man, make the trip up there. It's a lot closer trip than going to Prescott, that's for sure.
That's right.
And Salem scored on the last play of the game tonight to bring home a victory. And you know they are pumped in Salem, Arkansas tonight.
Yeah.
They're probably all hanging out at the Dairy Queen. They got one of the best Dairy Queens.
They do have it.
We stop there all the time, get some dilly bars. We go on up the mountain home in Branson. And, man, great job tonight. Defense played hard. Rison would not quit. And great job.
They have it right over.
Yeah, and just a exciting game, back and forth. And, Coach, the big play tonight, I'll go to that fourth down play, 4th and 3. Yeah. They stop them. Within a couple plays, we're scoring the other way, and it was a turn of events in that game because I'm telling you, they had all the momentum in the world, and they were about to go down about 4 points was all they were going to be down if they'd scored.
That's right.
Then they had the ball at the 10 and fumbled, and we picked that up. So
another big play was that to Kylan Sanders catch.
Yes.
Where I think it was like 3rd and 19 or something like that.
Ran over that guy and got 5 more.
Picked up the first down. That was a big play as well.
We got a new tradition. You see the
I love
football players running over here to the band. The band plays them a song, and they all kind of party and celebrate together. And, man, I love that. State champions dwell with state champions. That's what they do.
That's right.
So, great time. Thank you all for watching. Sorry about the referee the comments. That's on me. I get too invested sometime. I love to see the Colts win. Thank you for watching. And, Coach, anything before we go?
Hey, go Colts.